Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Hey, there's no water in there. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me. Sorry about the late start today. I really apologize. Right off the bat, I just want to apologize. I got a little thrown off this morning, I'll be honest. Bringing my daughter to swimming has gotten in the way of my schedule and my system, but I got to do what I got to do for my daughter. It's the most important thing. But it just like, it throws me off like you wouldn't believe, because I get home, I'm in the chlorine, by the time I get myself situated, it just, whatever. No complaining, no more baloney. But I just want to apologize right off the bat. Just had a hard time today getting myself ready to go and getting situated with the change in schedule. So anyway, I don't do well with change. I like keeping things the way they are. And, you know, about to pop a pill. This music brings me back to them festival day. This guy, man, just hopped in and right on time. Mr. Right on point. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on into the live and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, guys. This track is Jason Soul Pole Blue Harvest, If I Told You, coming up right now. The last one was Soul Pole. The last track was Jason Pistachio, Summer Breeze. Welcome to the sounds of Crypto Lifer Best Progressive House Mix of 2021, Volume 5. Don't sweat it. We'll be here. Family first. Shout out to Colin Holder. Shout out to Bobby Fam. Shout out to Mish Mish. Swim lessons are priority. Kiddos and family first. No apologies. Family first. I agree. But I just, you know, this is my job. This is my livelihood, which is also first. With no job, I couldn't pay for the swimming lessons. So let's put things into priority. You know what I'm saying? But family is first at all times. I agree. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Haven't even taken a look at the live. Sometimes, you know what? I'm not even going to look at the likes. I'm not going to look at the views. I'm just going to have fun today, man. And if you're rocking with me, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming on in. If you're with me, hit the like button, please. It would be cool. Do what you should do. I'm not going to harp on it anymore. Today, I'm going to be free. It's Tuesday. I will not be owned by YouTube. I will not be owned by views. I will not be owned by likes. I won't care. I'll just be me. And if it happens, it happens, man. I'm so done begging for things, asking for... Yo, I'm just going to keep doing what I do every single day. And if people like it, they're going to do the right thing. It is what it is. I'm going to trust in the system and keep it moving. Shout out to everyone here on the live. I appreciate you guys. We gave you Litentry last night. Now, I gave you a video call for it. It was sitting up here on the 1 hour. I said, watch for it to come back down and hit this summer swim lessons. Shout out to Ray for the 20 beans. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you. So, look, it came back down. Comes back down. So, and this is why I'm trying to teach you guys things all the time. If you're in my Patreon, you got this call. Let me explain how I gave you the call as well, because it was a thought-out, planned call, right? I made a video for it because I felt like it needed a video, right? So I was looking at different things last night. DAG, right? DAG looks nice, but lit trade idea. So watch this video. This is what you get if you're one of my Patreons. Hold on 1 second. Beautiful bull pennant. It's getting very consolidated. Hex just did one of these. We see a few big moves out of these bull pennants. Luna did one of these out of a bull pennant. In a short story, I'm telling you, this is probably going to come down to here. You know, I put it there. You never know where it's going to hit. But I said it's probably going to come down here. That's going to be your entry, and boom, we're gone. We're off to the races, right? So I picked up some ETH, MATIC, and Sol last night. Yo, these guys, though, they're doing it at like 2 in the morning. I'm waiting for this to happen. They're catching it at like 2, 3 in the morning. Had to be up all night last night to make it work, man. Welcome to Free Wednesdays. Shout out to everyone here. Feel free on Wednesday, baby. Feel free. It doesn't mean it's free super chats, though. No, I'm just that's funny. But check it out. So Litentry, you know, and so Litentry lit. This is what you get if you're one of my patrons. I literally tell you the price probably should come here, and that would be your entry with a stop loss, and then you're ready to rock. And then so I talk about it, and I even kind of like break down exactly how you want to trade it, right? Now let's watch what happened. Now you got this call at what time last night if you're in my Patreon. So you're paying $99 a month. Say you put $500 in this trade, right? Small amount. Say you put a few $100, because that's the point, man. I know a lot of people, You guys, a lot of people I know, a lot of people beginning trading. They're trading with a few $100, $400 or $500. They're starting with $1,000. Millions of us starting with $1,000, right? The majority of people are just learning, trying to figure this out. And even if you had money, I would suggest you start with $1,000 because I want you to get the hang of this before you start throwing your weight around, so to speak. But you got this call at 10:44 p.m. last night. Beautiful call, nicely done, ready to rock. And look what it did. It went right to the area that I was kind of thinking about, came down. At the time it was there, red candle down, literally within an hour. Entry was there on the low stochastic, and then boom. And so this is how trading works. You have to know the trade before the trade. 22% gains. Look at that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. Bam, ready to go. You have to know the trade before the trade. You see? Repeat that again. You have to know the trade before the trade. This is what I'm saying, man. Today is just a funky day. Double on the mic. That doesn't make sense. There's no double on the mic. That might be you, I believe, because that would mean I was playing it somewhere else, and I don't think I'm not playing it anywhere else. Yeah. Hello, I found Bugby. Yo, stop doing that. Don't do that. Get that guy out of here. Get him out. Get him out. Guys, I'm reporting this dude. I never report people, but he's being reported because he comes on my channel and does this, like, literally. Where are my mods at? Stack, you're a mod. I don't see enough mods out here. Kevin, this guy's bugging. He does this every time. He needs to be removed forever, though. Like, I want him removed forever. All right. I don't want to ever see that dude again. Okay. Sound is okay here. Yeah, it was your video in the background. Yeah, that was my video that I was playing. That I wanted you to hear me. Yeah, he didn't realize. He wasn't paying attention. Okay, so check it out. I'm not a mod anymore. I wonder why. Let me mod you up. You are now, man. Okay, so check it out. So that was a call. I gave you the call last night at 10:44 p.m. Ready to rock, right? And that's another thing about my calls. It's like someone would say, oh, yeah, well, if you give 10 calls. I heard someone say, well, yeah, if you give out 10 calls, of course you're going to hit one. But that's not the idea. The idea is I give you ideas. And I watch which ones may begin to play out. So you take my ideas and then you get to roll with them. You get the years of an experienced trader who has seen all these different moves before. So I'm projecting moves for you. I'm using my ability you're using all my past experience when you're in so for $99, you're using all my past experience, my 15 years of trading, and you get it handed to you on a platter at 10:44 p.m. at night. And so and then I want to teach you how to do it yourself as well. And I really maximize and push that. And so that's really what it's all about. So join the Patreon, step your game up. It is halfway through the month. The Patreon is $99 a month, but the first is the first time. You get charged on the first of every month. So if you join right now, you would get charged again in 2 weeks. What you could do, though, is you can email cryptolifers@gmail.com, and you can join that way and pay with cryptocurrency. If you do that, too, we'll give you a discount, 20% off if you pay for the year, and 10% off if you pay for 3 or 6 months. So hit us up, let us know. And yes, we'd love to take your crypto payments and get you in the group. All right, so just right off the bat, I'd like to show you that there was a trade last night that went very well and played out perfectly to a T. I'll probably make a video about these two things, juxtaposing the idea, because it played out very well. And it's a beautiful thing when that happens. It broke right through the previous resistance, and we're gone. And now, what you want to do now is now the 1 hour's high. Now you do this. Beautiful, same trade, similar idea. Check it out. Comes down and bounces off resistance. Then we play it up to the next resistance. And that would be our next trade that we're planning out. So we know what's going to happen before it happens, and we're waiting for it. You could even put a limit order here at 273, and then a stop there thinking, okay, well, boom, Like here, we could have put a limit order here at the bottom of the pattern because we saw the pattern at this point. And that's why you trade the last 25% and near the bottom of the pattern. And I perfected this, and this is what I teach in my tutoring sessions. Still worth $100 for half a month. Yeah, you'll make it back in 15 days, for sure. Last night, you would have made the money to pay for the Patreon. Literally, you would have. And everyone else was bearish. Everyone else was acting really strange on YouTube. Think about it, right? The sentiment was garbage. And what did I do? I sat down on my computer and I pushed through mentally. If you joined yesterday, you would have paid for it in 8 hours. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, so, and here's the deal. The idea about it all is this, too. is these things are in front of your face, but the news and all that is telling you and getting in your head. DCA Martingale. Okay, makes sense for spot. Let's take a look at Bitcoin and see what's going on the day. It looks like we're going to have some down. It looks like it's going to be a red day, but we'll see. We see an inverted head and shoulders on Bitcoin. Everything's going to follow that. I heard someone say there's an inverted head and shoulders on ETH. That means there's an inverted head and shoulders on BTC, right? But here you go. This is my issue. This is the next high. We all know that we need to break the previous highs to remain in a uptrend. Okay? We are continuously trending to the downside. Bitcoin is just trending to the downside. This is downtrends. We were in it, like, that's why we've been trading Bitcoin pattern. Pattern trading has been the easiest thing, not the easiest, but it's been the most successful way to trade. That trade paid 1 year subscription. LOL. Look at that. Jorge Gomez. That trade paid me 1 year Patreon subscription. Laugh out loud. Yo, I appreciate you, man. That's awesome, man. I love to hear that. So he put 10K on it, and he made about 1,000, a little more than 1,000, 2,000 really, because we went at 22% gain on lit. So we got lit off lit, so to speak. One could keep saying that we're in this extended handle of a cup and handle. All right. Yeah, I'm throwing out TA that I've seen and possible ideas. I'm brainstorming all the time on the live stream, every single day, right? Okay, if you joined yesterday, Crypto Greg, Mom. Okay, check it out. So BTC, USDT. Resistance, obviously now, and I've been harping at the 36, I call it the 36666, 3666666 at the triple, but basically 3600, even 3660, this area, this range zone. We can't seem to break from it. And that's what held us down. You could have been in a short continue, we went to open a short there and a short here. Those shorts could still be open technically. I mean, they got close. I would have taken profit down here, and I said to, and we did. But the idea is it's still just, up and down, up and down, up and down. Now, the 4 hour is still in our favor, and that's why I like to trade the 4 hour really mainly, because it's the best trade. So let me show you what's happening. And I gave this trade many, many times. I gave you scalps, but if you remember, if you watch my live streams, I give you long-term trades as well, right? See if stop losses got nailed. So right here, entry last night, right? And I'm going to show you a conversation that was happening in my 99 Patreon room. If you're a 99 Patreon, right? So I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at what's going on. I'm like, the market. I see 31.7. Someone posts a fat red candle, and people start. I love my group because people start setting low buy orders, trying to catch it. So I see this, and it's like, man. Wow, tough, right? And so, I'm trying to line my luck with an entry at 31.739. So she said, did anyone long in, jump in the long? I'm trying my luck with an entry at 31.739. And I said, I like a long here because it's contrarian to the herd. Grab that wick. And boom, we nailed it. So well done, Crypto Chick. And that's what happens in my room. You know what I'm saying? I'm coaching you guys all the time. People asking for advice, and that advice came through. That was good. That was really good advice. I like a long here because it's contrarian to the trend. Grab the wick. A lot of people were shorting and bearish, because they don't read stochastics. They don't read technical analysis. They read the news, which doesn't make any sense and doesn't tell you a damn thing. This also was a shoulder head and a shoulder here. So it was a viable idea that there was some bearish nature, We didn't complete the length of that targeted move, which would have been the head to the shoulder and the swing out here. We got close, but it didn't do the whole move. But we did dump. So shoulder, that worried me a little bit, right? Now, the idea here is this. Now, we can figure out if Bitcoin's going to be bullish or bearish, and it's going to tell us how. We're going to watch for subtle ideas. So look, we all know that the stochastics is overbought and has to come back down now. So we know you don't enter a Bitcoin trade at this point, right? Even if you did and you made it out, you were just lucky and you weren't smart, okay? News is just a point and finger to avoid insider trading for the most part. Exactly. Smart, yeah. They make the news and then, because they insider trade and then they cover it up with news to make it look like exactly. See what he just said? See what's going on there? This man is one of the smartest people in the group, man. I'm telling you, he has like an IQ of something, and I can pick up his frequency right now just from his comments. I can pick up your frequency, guys, from your comments, like your use of language, the way you put words together, your perspective, use of energy, because language is energy. You're using energy at all times. How you use it, people can figure out. People that play with energy can understand your energy faster than you can. Okay? So check it out. If your mind was blown, it should have been. Because mine was too. I blow my mind every day. I'm always like, wow, is that? Yep, it is. Yep. So check it out. Shoulder, head, and shoulder, boom, to the upside. Speak in telepathic thoughts, walk in fast movement, and connect energies at the speed of light. So you see that you have shoulder, head, and shoulder. It's breaking to the upside, inverted head and shoulder. Beautiful. Okay? It should hit this target before anything else, before it then comes down and probably test neckline. I see it test the neckline now all the time because I've been watching these very closely. At least this. So here, resistance. We hit resistance yet again. Not uncanny. Where the stochastic double topped at on the 30-minute chart. Interesting, right? So we're going to come down. Send them super chats for deep dives, people. I read no news and don't listen to Powell when he says something. Yeah, news is just a point. Yeah, man, totally. Did you ever find my email? Honestly, do you know how many people email me? So, like, I'll get to you. Like, trust me. Like, I'm starting to get to the point where, like, people want to send me fan letters in a P.O. box. Like, it's not, I'm not even that, I'm not trying to blow my head up. I'm just telling you, like, you wouldn't believe how, and I have meetings every day with my graphics guy, with design people. Like, I have emails that I have to answer that are, like, pressing, that I almost can't get to. Like, I have 4 people I'm tutoring today. Can you believe that? And I already did a tutoring session at 8 a.m. I usually ask my wife to keep them booked 3, but somehow, like, we get them in waves, and sometimes they come in waves. So today it's a wave, and, like, I'm going to have a long day of work today. So by the time I'm done editing, tutoring, working on, putting stuff into, I'm going to put in a 14-hour day. And if I get to that email, maybe my wife will sit me down and she'll go through the emails with me. And we will get to it. Trust me, we will get to it. But no, when you get this busy, when you work this hard, you just get to things as you get to them, and it is what it is, right? And you have priorities already set up. Like, I know what I need. I have a book, I have a journal that I wrote down every night what I need to get done the next day. And, like, I need to be getting done what's in here every day. And you know what? Sometimes there's 12 things in here and I get 8 of them done. And so I'm still behind on my own little ways, but I'll get to the email. I really appreciate it. I glanced over it. It looked super professional. You brought up a bunch of things of how you're going to move with social media. Yeah. I'm going to get your email because it's only going to benefit me. I glanced over it. I did glance over it now. I remember it in my head now. Come on, BTC. Ain't going to 35K right now. Too much resistance and short pressing higher and higher. Sam, going to need ghostwriters. Yeah, it's true. Your words are reflections of your intention, which is a reflection of your self-image, which is a reflection of the infinitude and quantum form, which you collapse the waveform into a particle. I love this dude. You're the man, Anko. Crypto Life with a comic book. Forget the email. Send in a super chat. Bro, come to Disney for a vacay. Come to Disney for a vacay. Come on, BDC ain't going. Nah, I go to, where I go to vacation, man? I shouldn't even say, I'm not even going to be rude, but I go places to vacay on the low, man. Dominica, St. Kitts, places where most people don't. I try to find places where people have a hard time getting to, if I can, and I'll save my money up for a while and take a vacation, I also benefit that my parents, my parents live near a beach, somewhere near a beach in the summertime. So if I visit them, I can see, I can go to the beach all day and have fun. So I honestly don't take vacations anymore, man. I work my butt off, I don't know when my next vacation will be. One of my friends is a venture capitalist. He moved to Antigua, so that's pretty interesting. We're going to do some business in the crypto space together, right? So he became a multimillionaire off of cryptocurrency. He has a YouTube channel. I'm not going to disclose who it is. You may know. I'm going to keep that on the low, but he's the man. He's the man, dude. And he has a YouTube channel. He rocks it out. He became a multimillionaire with cryptocurrency, and he did it 100xing multiple times. So, and he's moving to Antigua doing his thing. So, putting together a VC firm, all sorts of awesome business. So this space is just getting started, guys. We are just getting started. You know what I'm saying? 150 people watching, 80 likes. Yeah, see, I didn't go hard on the likes today. I decided to lay back, and this is what happens. Isn't that funny? When I don't demand it, it doesn't happen. So, like, I have to demand things. Like, I have to make people do the right thing, you know? I try to be cool, but, you know. So, Bitcoin on the 30-minute, it's coming to the downside. So, now what you do is you watch Bitcoin on the 30-minute, right? And you position a pole and a flag here, and what you do is you watch it. Now, if the 30-minute resets and the 1 hour, the 1 hour is even better, but, you know, 30-minute just gives you that extension. It shows you that move, you know. You're oversold on every time frame, so it's time to get out of the trade, for sure. And coming to the downside. Sorry about that. Coming to the downside here, right? Bam. And that's going to be oversold for BTC on the 30, and you're going to wait for that. Now, if Bitcoin can go, this is how you, and I'm teaching you guys stuff right here. Now, watch. If Bitcoin can stay like that, you're bullish. Bitcoin drops out and has to bounce, right? Then you start, that's where you, so you're either going to, so you have two ideas. Like, there's two things that can happen, honestly, on the 1 hour time frame. And you know they take about, look, last night, how long did last night's trade? And then sit and back test this stuff. The answer is in the charts. If you don't want to do the work, I mean, it's there for you already. It's just up for you to do the work. It's already sitting there. You can back test everything. Hit the like button, guys, please. Shout out to Chad Smith. Nice music, Liver. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Don't be scared. Bitcoin is changing up for a breakup at 35K resistance. Don't believe the fear. There is one more all-time high in this bull run. Shout out to Mad Dog. 150 watching and only on 80 likes. Come on, let's get the Lifer over 100 likes. Crypto Mel, thank you for YouTube on Bumper. TVL over 7 million and counting. Yo, Bumper is awesome, man. Thank you for the video on Bumper. Shout out to Crypto Mel, man. My Bumper video rocking. Let's check out my Bumper video that just dropped today at the Crypto Lifestyle. Or maybe I did it a while back. No, let's check. I did Covalent. Let's see if my video dropped yet. But check out my video on Bumper at the Crypto Lifestyle, man. 30K. We're about to hit 30K subscribers, Rick. There's my video on Bumper. Came out 4 days ago. Run this video up for me, guys, please. Get me to 3,000 views at least, man. Let's show these people that I can run these numbers up, man. Show them how strong the Crypto Lifer is. 10,000, 11,000 subs. Where you at? Where are my subs at? Let's step the game up, man. I'm here every single day. Let's push it. Push it to the limit. Get this video up to 3,000 views, man. I know we can do it. Run it up. It is a long video. It's 11 minutes long. But I break down Bumper for you and explain everything you need to know. What Bumper does and how it moves, man. So check it out. Also, follow the Crypto Lifestyle, man. It's the Crypto Lifer and the Crypto Lifestyle, man. We together. We doing our thing, right? And videos every single day by the crew and, you know, Mr. 100X himself, Francis, man. So check it out. Now, Bitcoin pushing up 32,855. Perfect time to get out of the trade if you got in last night. Nice $1,000 trade for Bitcoin. Went exactly as planned. When we play in poker in Hunny would be cool. Oh, yeah, we should play poker against each other. Can we do a group poker session? That would be cool. I believe the 5-minute looks good. Yeah, the 5-minute looks amazing. You're very interesting. Yeah. So yeah, you could trade the 5 minutes. So let's take a look at the scalp on the 5 minute. I don't technically like scalps on the 5 minute when every other time frame is low, right? Like not strong. It usually means you're gonna get if you do play the 5 minute, I would play it quicker and faster than normal. So here's your trade for Bitcoin. We give you a live trade every single day. No, I don't know about any other channel that does it. We give you a live trade every single day for Bitcoin. Every single day. I used to just give it random trade. Now I think I do a live trade for Bitcoin every single day here because I give you my thoughts, and if I give you my thoughts, then I got to show you what I think is going to go down, right? Not a good trade. The risk to reward ratio is just not there for me. I wouldn't take this trade on the 5 minute. Continues the uptrend, then it's bullish. Stochastic drops, then it falls out the pattern and accumulate at the bottom of the time frame. If I understand that right, exactly what he just said. See what he just said? If it continues the uptrend, it remains bullish, and you buy at the bottom of the pattern like we always do. And then you put your stop loss near the previous low and you see if you can break on out of the pattern on the 1 hour, right? So you look, so see what he just said? Stack my change, man. You're picking up what I'm putting down, and that makes me so happy because I know what I'm here for. My purpose in life is being accomplished, right? So appreciate you very much. You're getting it in. You understanding what's going down, right? You're putting it together, right? Here for my purpose in life is being accomplished, right? So shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 159 people, 104 likes. Okay, my first time looking at the stream. Not bad. Okay. Okay, continues the uptrend. Yeah, I keep winning in Hunny Lottery as well. LOLs. Yes, sir. Follow the RSI. It'll make you big money. Yep, he's right too. So, like, See what he's saying? Like, look, the RSI got low right here. And you buy in on the RSI low with low Stokes, right? And boom, you're ready to rock. I love the stochastics RSI, man. It's my go-to. Like, I use the RSI for the divergence and for the bigger moves and the bigger ideas. But it's latent. Like, it's not... Because, look, I used to buy a low RSI, like, down here. And, look, that's here. Right? And that's actually... Wow, look at this. That's huge divergence. I'm noticing a very large... Look at this, guys. So I wouldn't take that trade. The trade I'm trying to play would be to open here if we stay independent. If not, we're going to drop down to resistance, or support at 32,471. And that's the idea here. I called the bottom at about 32. I started buying into Bitcoin. I called the bottom at 30K. I started buying in about 32,400. Again, I'm not going to guarantee you the bottom, and I'm not going to moonboy us, right? I'm going to play it day by day, right? That way, number one, I can't be that YouTube channel that you said, oh, he said this and it didn't know. Honestly, here was the divergence. Sometimes it's hard to see. It takes some time. Look, there it is. See it? And there it is. And we bounced. Swing down to swing down, swing up. And that is very big divergence, too. When divergence is that large, the larger, the bigger, usually the bigger of the move to the upside. So I wouldn't be surprised if I see Bitcoin reclaim 33,000. You know, the 1 hour will play its game to the downside. But I told you exactly how to watch it and exactly what to do. So you've been given the key to Bitcoin right now. Everyone watching this channel. I've told you what to do. Okay, you're going to stick here on the 30 minute or the 1 hour. You're going to make this little channel here. And if Bitcoin can stay in the channel up and down while the stochastic reset, then you have yourself a bullish thing going on. All right, because that's exasperated energy hidden inside a flat line, right? Which means it's coiling up. What do you think about Paraguay and the Bitcoin bill being presented today? Might be bullish news. I don't trade on news ever for any reason. News is manipulation, you know. It's great news. Don't get me wrong. I'm actually super excited for that news. Like for instance, like when the first color. Yeah, actually, I shouldn't make TVs are garbage, but you know when trying to think of great news. Like okay, when you look at the weather and it says it's going to be a beautiful day outside, like that's good news. You know what I'm saying? Like. Great. Hey, folks, please don't ask how to trade Bitcoin 30 minutes from now. Right? Yes, you can make a group on Hunny Poker, and it's easy to play. And yes, we can play Texas Hold'em. Yo, I'm going to do that then. I'm going to set up a Hunny Poker tournament with my crypto lifers, even though I never really get any chance to do anything much different than work my butt off. Yeah, I'll ask my wife to squeeze out some leisurely time for me to play some Hold'em with you guys, man. Shout out to Jay-Z. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Shout out to Anku. Shout out to Adrian. Shout out to Mitchell. Shout out to Crypto Greg, my dude, as always. Shout out to Stack McChange, Ray, Rob Diskovich, Mad Dog, Zero to Hero, Slovako, WSI, Flash Key. Shout out to everyone here, man. Preston Collins, my dude, man. I appreciate you. Char Sizz, everyone here on the live, man. Ali Philippe, Rodney Robinson, my dude. Jorge Gomez, Jeffrey Clace, right? All my awesome people, man. I'm sorry if I missed you. Matt, who knows, who's here every single day, never missing it. James Patello, appreciate you so much. Appreciate you so much, man. Thank you very much. Bobby Fan, my dude. I like when you threaten to go fishing. Crypto Greg, good morning, Lifer. Can you look at ANKR lately? Thoughts on the short term? Let's play Kaz. There's going to be a way to jump on the wave as it expresses itself without a loss. Yeah. Someone wants me to take their money in poker. That's what I just heard. Kappa. Yeah, it's possible, man. Crypto Parrot, let's put in the fake trades to see how they play out. I've been putting your trades in for 3 days, and I'm 4 for 5, way up. It's fake. I know I'm learning. So, wow, Crypto Parrot lets you put in fake trades to see how they play out. I've put in your trades in for 3 days, and I'm 4 for 5, and way up. It's fake, but I'm learning. Dude, and you're testing me and finding out if my Patreon is worth it. Anyone should do that. Paper trade me for a week or two and then join my Patreon when you realize you would have made more money if you just did the real thing. Anyway, man, it's about learning. It's about expressing yourself, becoming educated, and getting an education. You can use this for the rest of your lives, what you're going to learn here with me. For the rest of your lives. It's not just something you're going to find one time and it will carry with you. Something you can, imagine being able to open up, you can travel to another country, open up your computer with an internet connection. You can begin to make money. You know, look, shoulder, head, and shoulder. It was right there for you. It was right there, spelled out. The TA never lies. right? So that's also an idea that we will stay bullish. Now I have 2 ideas here going on for me, right? More than that, I got 3 ideas. So let's start breaking it down. We're going to start breaking down why you would long Bitcoin right now. Or I mean, when the 1 hour comes back down. Okay. Number 1, we're in a bigger pattern and we touch the bottom of it. Number 1, right? We're in a bigger pattern and we're touching the bottom. Okay. So that's your first scenario. That's the first thing. You know, you're at the bottom, near the bottom of a pattern. And I said before, we're in this kind of channel too, with the bigger cup, like a cup and handle kind of going on. And I have a cup here. We know cup and handles go up pretty well. And I've seen, even though this isn't like the perfect cup and handle, I've seen this kind of do what it does. And also, Bitcoin's going to stop kind of control most of the altcoins. So altcoins are following that Bitcoin move that I just told you about. So you should be watching that flag on the 30-minute to the 1 hour for the next couple, throughout the day. When that comes down, then you want to enter your USDT pair trades. It's going to be, that's how you do it, guys. That's it. That's it. And use the stochastics when they come down. And so you're combining pattern trading with stochastics, all right? And then measured moves. You're also using support and resistance, right? You're looking at previous places where the price, and that's it. You combine support and resistance, right? I sprinkle a little Fibonacci in there, and then, I mean, that's my trading style, really. There's not much more to it. And divergences, right? And the divergences, and so what you do is, if you want to become like that, you want to slowly break down my trading style one by one. Learn your divergences at first. Do you know those? Do you let the DXY affect your trades? I don't let it affect my trades, but I look at it and I take it into account what's going on. And that's why a lot of trades are good at night too. Like getting in last night at 10 and getting out at 8 in the morning, because it's a little less affected by the DXY, I found. Slightly when you trade in the morning hours, So just something to think about as well. And now, and say you missed the Litentry trade, like the move like that. What you do is you go, okay, let me find the similar trade, right? Ferrum Network keeps going up. Hex keeps going up. If you took the Hex call, congratulations on the Hex call. We're going to talk about that in a second too as well. Patrons, we're doing very well, man. I appreciate you guys. MATIC bought at 88. Hold or sell. Again, that's a super chat. Throw in a super chat if you want me to do advice on your portfolio personally. And again, don't do anything I do on this channel, and none of this is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any project or trade. What up from the Philippines? What's up from the Philippines? Shout out everyone from the Philippines, man. Appreciate you. Tagalog, my peoples. I love my bilateral dollar. There you go. So, if this drops down, it drops down. You know what? Maybe we're making a head and shoulder too now. So you can always project ideas. This could be a shoulder, head, and a shoulder, and we could be dumping back down to the pattern bottom. We don't know. You also start making trend lines when you see things like this occur. And that's basically a trend line. So it's highly likely we would come back to the trend line as well. Okay? And that would keep us bullish. So the idea is, I wouldn't even open a short right now for Bitcoin. I would just watch it to come down here and play it out on the 1 hour. And then I would go long. Okay? 4 hours in your favor and just getting started with a lot of momentum. So remember that. And you got 3 green candles. It's almost 3 kings. They call it, 3 green candles in a row is a very bullish pattern. Especially when the first one opens right above the second one. See this one open right there? That one, it's just like when they, you don't see a red in the middle. They just continue. It's a very bullish pattern. So I think sideways, and then another big deal is, as long as we break above, if we break above 32.8 and we get back to 32,000, everything will be fine. 3 white soldiers. There we go. Yeah. I inverted S&S inside a broadening wedge to the upside. Yes. Inverted side head and shoulders, you calling it? What's the SHS, right? Hey, folks, 3 white soldiers. Yeah. Shout out to C-Maz, my dude. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for everything, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming on into the live. Okay, so that's Bitcoin in a nutshell, man. We gave it to you. In the long term call, daily's oversold. We're about to have some fun. That's telling us when all this is said and done, when the daily gets oversold, last time the daily was oversold, Bitcoin went from 30K all the way up to 36,000. So get ready for a nice big move for Bitcoin. I think my trade is going to go very well. My $7,000 in at 32.4. I think that trade is going to go very, very well. So right now I'm sitting with like about 7K at 34,000. It's a long-term hold, but I believe just you'll see it grow to fruition. So if you want to mimic the trade in a shorter-term idea, we're going to wait for, it's sad, we might have to wait for the 4-hour to oscillate one more time. It's going to take almost a week. 4 hours going to have to come up here, double top, do some craziness. We'll come up to some crazy good stuff. Maybe 36K will get rejected. All we have to do is bounce off of 34K when this comes down. I'm giving you like an idea of what I think is going, projections. I'm projecting due to what the chart conveys, possibilities of what could be happening. Okay. And so, moving forward, I see, okay. Then when this comes down, that's when we want to play the daily. And maybe that by that time the daily will have double bottomed. And then, right? And only then will we blast to the top. So it is what? July 14th? I'm talking July 21st. It looks like the daily's going to set in. And then this cup and handle will also play out. It's interesting. Like, see how it's all setting up? So I'm setting up for a cup and handle, and I'm not telling you, I'm not trying to tell you I know what's happening. I'm just telling you what these oscillators do, and I've been watching them for 5 years, and it's highly probable they'll play out in this manner, right? So take it to the bank, do whatever you want, is an idea. Let's move on to Hex. If you got into Hex, let me show you what's up with Hex. Why we got into Hex, why I zeroed in on Hex. Number one, I'll give you 2 awesome reasons, and these will help you out too as well. It's a really good strategy I'm about to lay on you. A really good strategy. Shout out to Fidel Escobar. Mike Jordan isn't here. Let's get that like button smashed in his absence. Mike Jordan, man. Let me show you guys some awesome stuff. I wake up this morning, people buying my merchandise, and, taking pictures with the merch on. And, dude, it just, like, really gets me going. Mike Jordan. There you go. Look, where is this? Right here, look at this. I wake up to this, man. Wearing the merchandise, man. You know what I'm saying? Rocking the merch. Let me get the merch on. It was just hot in here. I was sweating at the beginning, but you know what? Let's rock the merch. It's got a big crypto lifer on the back, like a giant crypto lifer thing on the back. And it's got one right here. It's a nice navy blue. It rocks out. I've had it for like 6 months now. I love the thing. It's my Crypto Lifer hoodie. I wear it everywhere. My daughter's, I sponsored my daughter's soccer team, called them the Crypto Lifers. It was awesome. You know what I'm saying? So, talk that ish, Mike. Look, and then he even got the shirt. He got the cool shirt. The shirt's like vinyl. The world is yours, man. Look at that. Whose world is this? It's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. I listen to that song every day on the way to school growing up. The whole album Illmatic from Nas really changed my whole perspective on life. Crypto Lifer, man. Shout out to all my people buying merchandise, man. Look, he's got the same hoodie I got on. Like, that's unity, baby. That's unity, man. That's what it is. So shout out to my dude Mike Jordan, man. You're the man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Seeing someone okay, so I'm not for presidents to represent me. I'm not for presidents to represent me. Say what? I'm not for presidents. I thought he said I'm out for presidents to represent me. Funny, because he wanted to get that cash. Funny, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. So is 24K coming? I kind of put an end to that. We don't, we'll see. We'll see. So far, I showed you what I think is going down, what the chart conveys. I don't like to think. So are you taking this call? And this is simply what I do. I find pennants. I buy when the bullish divergence occurs, right there, with a stop loss below the previous low, and I let it rock. And look how well this trade moved out. Another thing I want to talk about here, okay, is momentum on the stochastics RSI. I do say they're high here above the dotted line, but when they kick back up again, anything is possible. And let's take a look at this, because let's remind ourselves of this, because, a lot of times people say, oh, we're oversold, we're too high, you can't enter the trade. But that's why you need pattern trading. Aha. So patterns do occur. So, is it the pattern or was it the stochastic? See what I'm saying? Now, if you didn't know how to trade patterns, you might have thought, the stochastic's high coming to the downside. But if you drew the pattern, you would have said, well, it's going to come down to the bottom of the pattern, just like we traded Litentry. You see what I'm saying? Just like we traded Litentry. So bam, bam. And look how much we got out of this one little move on the stochastic. Boom. The higher you are on the stochastic, the more momentum is held inside of the move. Remember that. Okay, remember that. Sentience, man, with the super chat. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you. Is the super chat coming across the screen? Everyone, you guys are seeing it? I don't know if I saw it there. Hey, boss, hope all is well. Still waiting on my blood, sweat, and tears. To recap on what you said, Bitcoin will reject 36K and retest down. Thanks for your help. No, I said that would be, it's possible, yes, on the 4 hour and then retest the 34K. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, that's far projecting. I'm trying to slowly build a picture for you guys later on. I wouldn't go on that. Same Yoda price. Shout out to everyone here. Do you trade with leverage? I do every once in a while, but not a lot. No. I like to make 50%. I like to use a large amount of money. I like to use like $100 to $1,000 and just make percentages over. I like to compound my percentage. Like if you took $100 and you made 57% last night, now you'd have 157. And you go into another trade, you make another 30%, right? Now you're making 50, slowly, and now you're making $50. Now you got $200. There, you just 100% of yourself. But you did it in 2 trades doing your, now you could have leveraged trade and you could have made money faster and then also got wrecked really quick. So you better spot trade for up to 2, 3, even 5 years before you begin to leverage trade. And I know people don't like me saying that. And someone say, oh no, guys leverage trade right now. Okay, do whatever you want. But there's a reason why 95% of leverage trade, 95% of traders lose money and don't come back. Okay. And I'm sure of those 95%, I wouldn't be surprised if 60% of them were leverage traders. Leverage trading is why a lot of people never make it in cryptocurrency. Margin and leverage trading. Had they just dollar cost average into Bitcoin, I'll give you the example. There's the guy who works as a pizza guy, delivery, and he makes $500 a week. Let's say he lives in Ohio for $300 a month. Whatever, $400 a month, right? His cost of living is a little cheaper. He's able to save maybe $800 after paying for what his kids need, doing whatever he has to do, right? He puts that in Bitcoin over the course of the last 3 years, over and over again. In a year time, 800 times 12, right? You're looking at $8 grand, $9,600. 3 years from now, he has $27,000, and almost every buy he made was at around $8K, $9K. When Bitcoin goes to $60K, almost every $800 he put in is worth about $6 more than he did. That's $4,800, right? Now do the math. If you put 27,000 in and you put that up by about 8 times 8 is 60. Fine, 8 times 5 or 6 even. I mean, now he's looking at 140 grand, and he was a guy who had nothing. Was making $2 grand a month. Was a pizza guy. Now let's take the guy making 100 grand a year, or even let's say 80 grand a year, and he's pulling in 4 or 5 grand a month, and he combines 30 grand. He starts leverage trading. And he freaking gets bent and loses it all and says, I don't want to trade crypto anymore. And then he starts buying stocks and watches the stock do its. And then 10 years from now, Bitcoin goes to $1 million. And you know who ends up richer? It wasn't the guy who was educated. It wasn't the guy who went to school or parents even had money or who went to Duke or Cornell or all these great schools. It was the pizza guy who kept buying Bitcoin on the low. So I'm just saying, so you do whatever you want. But I just kind of laid down really what probably will happen to many people until they learn the lesson. And by that time, Bitcoin will be too high to buy. So you can play your games. You can play. Leverage trading will take your time away. The problem with the 100K man is he's spending 120K. Exactly. I was the mop pusher at Walmart, Preston Collins. See that? I used to make 100K. Now I deliver pizza. That's funny, man. It's crazy, right? Hey, you never know what can happen in your life. Saying, hey, man, Bitcoin, sweep. Yeah, right? I worked a night shift, man. I'm telling you, man, we're all people who have worked and grinded into this, and we've made it into our lives, man. And if you want to become one of those people, stay with me. I'll be here 4 years from now on this channel. I will be with 1 million subs doing my thing, traveling the world, having a blast. It's going to happen. I'm set. I'm just going to show up every day and keep moving. I am not going to stop. Bought a Hex in December and just lost my atomic wallet keys. Wrecked. Oh, come on, man. Noel, man. SNX and Adam, your thoughts. That's a super chat, my friend. That's a super chat. Do the right thing. Play the game. Okay. Let me come on. I mean, you have 3 people give me $20 super chats today. So you know it comes in. And all you got to do is give $1.99. You don't have to be one of these big boys. You can throw in $1.99. It's just all about being appreciated and being a part of the group. Then your name comes up in cool letters. Everyone gets to know you. Like Crypto Greg, man. He's the Don Juan now. Ray is one of the Dons. Like, it's like, look at the respect, right? Zentients. Like, and you know what? They are also blessed people that live great lives. You know, there's a reason why they're able to provide the super chat, because they keep making more. They keep bringing abundance into their lives, so they keep giving more, and they keep getting more and giving more and getting more. You see, you have to let go to receive. You gotta let go to receive. You cannot be holding things like in your hand like it's the last. It doesn't work like that. I'm letting go of all my time. I let go of my time for 2 years, and look how it came back to me now. I streamed for 2 years like no one. Look, I go back to my channel, go to my first 23 views, 10 views, and I'm still not even close to where I need to be. Right? We're still grinding, we're still struggling, but I've gone up 1,000x, 10,000x from my first sub, and you're telling me I can't get to now just to get to 100K? I just got a 10x, and then get to 1 million. I just have to 10x that. I already did a 10,000x. I started my channel at 1 sub. So to me, the sky's now the limit. Like, there is no stopping the crypto lifers, guys. None. Save those keys and always double check your send addresses when making transactions. Attitude of gratitude, give and you will receive. I'm holding 90% and 10% trading. That's how I usually do it. I got a budget you in my system for the next month and beyond. Can't break my system. There you go. Hey, if you got a system, you got a system. I just think we would also really like to have you in the group, Preston. I like your ideas, man. Blue skies only. Yeah. Oh, hey, smash them likes, lifers. Okay, so moving forward. We're going to look at ANKR. We're going to look at raise request. And here, now it's time for our heavy super chats. We've looked at Bitcoin. We got an idea of where it's going. What's crack-a-lacking. Summer swim lessons. Shout out to Crypto. Shout out to Ray, man. Shout out to everyone out there, man. Summer swim lessons. MATIC. Thoughts on price prediction for the next few days? Thanks. Let's take a look at that for Cody May. MATIC. Okay. I mean, it's loving this 94 region. Look, bounce. Almost a bit of a triple bottom. Okay. Trade's still valid, right? Because I kept it near this previous low, which is right there. 70. Right? So trade's still valid. Will it track that low? I mean, usually it likes to touch or kiss the 200-day. We're going to take a look at the 4 hour. See what we see here. I mean, it's consolidating. Absolutely beautiful, right? Didn't mean to make that. It's consolidating really nicely right off the bat. Okay. And then we keep making the pennant and showing you the pennant. And there's some other ideas here, like it's in a bit of a falling wedge, in my opinion. Okay. MATIC, man. And people are getting very bearish. People are starting to talk about a 10K. Richard Hart's on Crypto Banner this morning talking about a 10K Bitcoin. I mean, Hex did do very well. It's up 250,000% since the beginning. I had a feeling I should have got into Hex, and I didn't when it first came. And you could have got it free with your Bitcoin. If you had Bitcoin, you could have got Hex for free. And everyone called it a scam. A lot of people called it a scam. Maybe some people still think it is a scam. You know, we will see. I believe Richard Hart has face, right? More swimming lessons. Yeah, you guys are ridiculous, man. I appreciate you, bro. You guys are always helping a good cause too when you're helping the crypto lifer. You're really just helping Summer because I live for my kids, man. I live for them. Don't make me cry because I will. But I live for my kids, man. They're all I ever care about. They're my whole life. I live for them and my wife. I live for my kids and my wife. That's why I'm here every single day. That's why I'm doing what I got to do. That's why I push as hard as I push. That's why I work as hard as I work. It's really for them. It's all for them, man. And you know what? To have the father in the house, home, and not out at work all the time, I get to command my house, and I get to not only command it, because I don't want to say it like that, but I get to send the love. I get to love this house, I should say. I get to bring the love into the house. I get to start the precedent of love. I get to create the feeling in this house. And, you know, my wife as well with what she does. And so my daughter, she's in such a beautiful place. And I wish so many other people had that ability to control their household. And what I mean by control, is keep the negativity out and keep the positivity in, and the love brewing, you know, at all times, right? Hold strong, bro. You're the man. Shout out to Felipe. I'm tearing up, man. Don't tear up. Don't tear up. I got you guys. But emotion is cool, man, and emotion is key. And, you know, it's a beautiful thing. So, look, MATIC's got something going on with it, too. We have swing down to swing down. That's your swing, and that's your next swing. And I guess that swings down, too. Just not as sharp as that. A little bit of bullish divergence. Something that does worry me right here. Look, a head, a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. We did break down with Bitcoin, then we popped back up. So, for MATIC, you can see we bounced, and then we broke. So we broke a Fibonacci level and a support level, all right? So where are we now? We're sitting on a support region here. See where the price came up before? Kind of sitting on this area of chop. $94 and we bounced. So we did bounce off support. And now we're in between the 786 and the 706 Fibonacci levels with support in the middle. 1 hour is getting extended. Starting to do its thing. 4 hours getting extended. Momentum's beginning though. Like as I showed you before, like this could begin monumental rises, right? So momentum is beginning. So it's just like it's a if then this scenario. Again, like most things, 1 hour could even double top, but I don't see it breaking. I don't see it breaking out. I see it hitting this and then coming back down. So hopefully one higher low right here at about 89, right, would be my suggestion. Or we get caught by the 21 moving average here and we get a low. But I definitely see us going back to 91, 90, right, on this 1 hour. And then I could possibly, you know, and then the idea is then the 4 hour would take over and we could still see a move to the upside. So if I was going to get into MATIC, I'd have to go to a smaller time frame right now and see what I see, like see what's going on. So you can see we had the shoulder, the head, and the shoulder, and we broke out of that. And this is what you want to do. This is practice. Like right now, I'm practicing with you guys. Every single day, you should be practicing these things. This is where the money's at, is practicing this stuff over and over again. So shoulder, head, and shoulder break to the upside. And we did it. You know, measured move is basically the head to the neck. You swing it on over there, and, you know, that was pretty good. That did its thing, and it hit the measured move. And so that trade played out, came down. Now, suggesting that the 7-minute is flagging a bit here. And honestly, it's just like Bitcoin, guys. Everything's doing the Bitcoin game. So if you want to play MATIC, you put it in this flag and you watch this flag on the 30-minute. And if we can come down, or the 1 hour, sorry. And if we can reset nicely and beautifully, and this is something called bars where you can fill the bars. I don't like it though. It doesn't work too well. Ghost feed, see this? But if we can fill these, and it just makes some patterns for you there, see? But if we can fill that like so, if that's what occurs, all right, it just doesn't really make them, actually, you know what? Let me right click, hit the settings. I forgot about that. I want that to be like really red though, and it's not. It like doesn't match the red. Yeah, I don't mind the borders. Oh, candles, there it is. Yeah, I want that nice and red. There we go. And I want this nice and green. Or wait, what green is that? It's like, I'm slightly colorblind. It makes it, that matches it pretty well. So that's more like it. And so if MATIC can do this and not dump all the way back to support, so it's going to do one or two things. And right now it seems to be dumping down to support. All right, so, and your support is at 92. So you're looking for MATIC to come back down to 92 before you get in. Thoughts on Alchemist, all right? Such your MATIC. This is my MATIC idea. And then if I look at the daily, my price prediction for MATIC on the daily, right, is a big move to the upside. I mean, you got a long pull here, pause, and this could go all the way to about $2.69, back to the all-time high. So you're looking at a 3x on MATIC from where we're at right now, right? And they're trying to scare you out of the 3x, but I believe you could probably get a 3x by mid-August, if you play your cards right. If you joined yesterday, you would have paid for it in 8 hours. I love that. It's true. Awesome tutoring yesterday. I will see you again next month. Highly recommend, again, Steve. Appreciate you, Guitar Pick 911, man. Appreciate you, brother. Highly recommend it. Shout out to you, Steve. I appreciate you, Guitar Pick 911, man. Awesome tutoring. Look, this happens a lot. People super chat to talk about how good the tutoring was. It happens all the time. So people send in a super chat saying, hey, man, great tutoring. And so I just want to reiterate that for everyone. Listen to the people. I didn't know him from Adam, right? We met through this channel. I just love that. I love that. And I post this in the testimonial room. So here's my testimonials. Bam. And I should take a link. I should pop this link out. Look, guys, read the testimonials. Join my group and see what people are saying about what happens in the group. People are really liking the experience that we've created in there. And because I have a group of admins and analysts, it's not just me. I got a team. I got a whole team, man. Forget the email. Send in the super chat. Another $20 super chat. Appreciate to everyone, man. GM, look at ANKR. Lately thoughts on the short term. Let's take a look at ANKR. Okay. But there's my idea for MATIC. I think you're going to see a 3x. And the daily's super oversold. I mean, these are great times to buy. Had you bought the daily on MATIC last time, I mean the weekly, excuse me, you would have bought MATIC at the lowest price possible. So it's telling you that, you can listen to the FUD all you want. Richard Hart telling you we're going to 10K and all this nonsense. And you know what? Anything is possible. But I say we're at the golden pocket, 618. Then we fell back to the 706, right? And we're inside a nice retracement on the fib there. So, and I think MATIC is a unbelievable project, right? So if you use the proper stop loss, right, in case it does tank even more, and you don't get hurt, and you see if you can get it all the way to the upside. Crypto Parrot lets you put in fake trades. That's so cool, man. Let's take a look at ANKR, man. Lifer, check DGDM for Robinson so I can give you a super chat instead of YouTube getting 30%. Lifer, check Telegram DM for RD Disco so I can give you a do your own research super chat instead. Oh, so cool, man. Yeah, I gotta start setting up a new way to hey, send me your wallet for a DYOR super chat. Oh, awesome, man. Yeah. Dude, DYOR with the super chat every day, man. You guys are smart, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. And then he still did a super chat, man. You're the man, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is the Do Your Own Research team. All right. DYOR. Yeah, and you know what? So there's times where just the market makers get to you, man. They get to you. They get to you, man. But look at this thing, man. Look, I told you it's in a fractal. I went over the fractal numerous times, right? I'm going to keep going over it. I have seen fractals play out. I don't care what the coin is. This is highly like they are matching up so nicely there. I mean, hey, and let's do the last one. History doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes, right? So we could take this. I'm actually gonna do some. Oh, I wish we could
like make a stencil of that and then move the whole stencil. Oh, you know, do they have this guy? Yeah, I could do this. Watch. Right? It's the same thing that's about to pop off, guys. With the measured move. I didn't even have to change the scenario. Okay, look, I didn't even have to look. How funny is that? I've never done that. And so you can clearly see that this thing is going to pop to the upside. I mean, bam, moving to the upside, right? Do your own research token for BNB. And you can buy this on Pancake Swap. You can get this. It's only have $130,000 market cap. The market cap's just going to keep going up. I mean, it's not going to stop. Look how small it is. This can get to $1 million. You're going to 10x your money. I mean, we got to get people to know about it, right? We got to get it on the radar. But as we slowly grow as a team, I think it can only pick up steam over and over again. So, yeah. So, do your own research token, man. Still doing its thing. And look, it's even starting to peak up a little bit right there. Whatever happened to THOREUM, that poop coin, man? That's why they call them poop coins. I'm still in this thing. My thing is, they're pointless, and you don't want to get caught up in them. And you can make more money on KuCoin and Binance. You really can. I like staking on some things. Do you take advantage of staking? I stake all the time. Stake whenever I can. Right now, I'm staking on Hunny, and I can let you know what's going on with Hunny right now. Let me show you. I'll show you what I'm staking on Hunny and how it is going. All right. So look, I'm in Hunny right now. Okay. And I'll show you how much money I've made on Hunny in the last probably about 2 weeks. I've been staking Hunny for 123% combining cake automatically. I put about $5,200. I put $6,300 in this. Okay, and it's made me about $200 in the last 2 weeks, making about $100 a week. Not too bad. I mean, if you look at a regular bank account, you would not be making $100 a week doing anything like that, right? This one's compounding cake automatically. It's made about $19, so it's making about $10 a week. All right, this cake BNB LP, and it's only what? It's only $600, making $10 a week. Not too bad. And then here's my Hunny bag, right? Which is down a little bit, right? Hunny back down to 35. They got to get the Hunny price going, but the 425% APY on Hunny, all right? And the balance, yeah, and I put about $100 in Hunny, and I still have about $95, right? And I've profited about $6, 16 Hunnies. So if Hunny does do its thing, continue to go to the upside, right? So, and then what you can do is you can claim the Hunny now, right? This is what you want to be doing. If you do this every day, it'll be like an auto compound, but you do it every once in a while. You claim the Hunny, and then you deposit the Hunny back, and that's how that's basically auto compounding, right? Now you deposit the Hunny that you just got, and I do this all the time. I did it for years, not for years. I did it throughout the last bull run with KuCoin shares. KuCoin shares was actually giving you dividends, right? So there was DeFi, even though they didn't call it DeFi back then. So I've been doing this type of thing, making residual, as much as you can, whenever you can. And the more coins you can stack, the more you can move. And you want to do it right now when we're in a bearish move. You want to begin staking on the lows. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be very careful. I think you should be a little experienced in it. Take your time with it. You're gonna fumble. You're gonna get into pool. Like I've been through like 100 of these different pools now, and I learned how to get into what pool, why. And that's another thing. This channel is not only about cryptocurrency and just trading. We are about staking. I'm going to show you how to get into KuCoin shares, and we're going to show you how to stake there. We're going to show you how to do Phantom, MATIC, Osmosis. We're basically going to have an entire series on how to do DeFi on all different coins, Luna, you name it. So eventually that's what we want, an entire library of how to stake and on what blockchain. Also, when I come out with my trading course, it's going to teach you staking and decentralized finance. It's also going to teach you how the world is changing and how you need to use cryptocurrency to evolve. So my course won't even just be a trading course like you've seen out there. It's going to be far different than any trading course you've ever seen. It's going to be a trading course that also encompasses decentralized finance and how to make your money work for you and create passive income as you grow in cryptocurrency. So there's so many opportunities here. Look at this one, Hunny BNB Hive, making 1,200% with a huge boost. Earn Hunny. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Total deposit $3 million in there, right? But the cake and Hunny, no one's doing the cake and Hunny. Get cake and Hunny on the Bunny BNB LP. only $1,000 in there. So, right, we got to get Hunny out there, man. Total deposit value has gone down. It was at 24 mil, down to 11 mil. We got to get the Hunny bags back up there, man. Hunny's value is going down, right? So producing good volume on the cake that I already owned. So if you already had a bunch of cake, why not? It's not going to hurt, right? But if Hunny doesn't appreciate over time, but we did make $200. So there you go. Can you look at HBAR fundamentals? I want to hold the bag soon. Thanks, Lifer. So yes, in answer to your long answer to your amazingly awesome question, yes, I still do that. I still do that all the time. I got to look at ANKR, man. I'm so sorry, Crypto Greg. I do get sidetracked occasionally. No. Let's take a look at ANKR for you guys real quick and show you what's going on with ANKR on the weekly. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Got a call for ANKR right now. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, old call. We just went sideways for days, so. So if you remember, I drew this for ANKR not too long ago. All right, this is the 1 hour, probably about 2-3 days ago. The time was, yeah, about the 29th, actually, a week ago now. I'll look at HBAR for you, Noel. I don't like HBAR at all. I think it's a centralized coin, man. You know, personally, it's not, to me, it's not the way cryptocurrency wants to be. That's my opinion. You know, it swirls. I researched it very heavily and knew all about the guy that created it for a long time, Tom. And I'm kind of, you know, I've done my deep dives into it. I even asked Charles Hawkinson's about it at a like, you know, a summit, symposium, whatever you want to call it, a meetup in New York City. I got to meet Charles Hawkinson's, and I asked him, like, you know, what he thought about HBAR, and he was just like, oh, that's like the devil. Like, he wanted nothing to do with that project. So I kind of, you know, follow a little bit of his advice. You know, he made Ethereum and some of the greatest coins on earth. So, you know, what he says to me has a little bit of traction. So yes, yeah. I took that in stride, so to speak. Okay. Okay, so now thinking about this, man, and I'm meeting him too, man. Meeting Charles Hawkinson's amazing experience. A great guy. Have a great interview with him here on the channel if you want to check it out. Super funny. We talked a lot also during. I got to do some, you know, question and answer. He answered a few of my questions in the Q&A. But then as he was leaving, I saw him. I said, "Hey, man, I got a YouTube channel. Can I interview you real quick?" He said, "Yeah, of course. Why not?" And so we got Charles Hawkinson's on the channel, if you can believe it. And we're going to soon to get everyone on this channel. Trust me, man. Not only are we just traders, I'm going to network and connect with everyone in the game. I really can't wait to see and meet all the different people out here. And yeah, I just, that's what it is. That's what it is. So yeah, I was looking for it, obviously.
Came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing.
Damn, I was so much younger then, huh? 2021.
October 30th, Wednesday. How will XRP price react?
I looked so much handsomer back then, huh? What happened? What happened to me? Jesus.
A better and better place every day.
There's me and Charles, baby.
Pretty good too.
Makes me proud to be an American, you know?
I got my boots on. I'm ready to go.
Speaking of vote,
I love this guy. He's a good dude, man. We had a good time. We really did.
He said, after
Charles, man, he's the dude, man.
Yeah, because of Super Nintendo lost gate. He killed the whole market here. Fuck BitLicense. Fuck those pieces of garbage.
Ooh,
we won't set foot, any business foot here until they revoke and repeal that.
There goes the ads for today.
Piece of legislation. And shame on Ripple for putting that guy on their board.
Ooh.
But you know, I'll tell you how I really feel later. But anyway, no, we're fine. We love Wyoming, wonderful place. Ranchers hate bankers, and they've passed some wonderful laws, and
yeah,
it's now
Rangers,
the most pro-crypto place in the entire world, and they're going to keep passing laws and make Wyoming a better and better place every day. Colorado's looking pretty good too.
makes me proud to be an American, you know?
I got my boots on. I'm ready to go.
Speaking of voting, would you vote for John McAfee for president?
I know John. John's a great guy, and we've had some great conversations.
Oh, man,
I
it's
saw
gonna...
him in Malta. He talks about whales and all kinds of cool topics.
I don't know.
But I've been a libertarian for a long time. Voted
John,
for Ron
man.
Paul, voted for Gary Johnson. And, I'll probably support the libertarian candidate unless there's someone really, really good on the ticket that I like. I was a big fan of Rand Paul. It's a shame he didn't get his way through. But John's nice, and he's a necessary disruptor. I like having people call truth to power, and they force us to think a little bit about who's in control and why are they in control and should they be in control.
Yep. Anyway, yeah, shout out to my dude, man, Charles Hawkinson's, man. Sorry, I got a little teary with John McAfee. All right, let's take a look at ANKR. Okay, so looking at ANKR, let's get the music pumping. Let's get it moving, man. Let's come back. John. See, I was always a fan of John. I was always a fan of John, man. Okay, so looking at this now, we are high on the 4-hour. That worries me about ANKR, but, we could get a double top up here. So, what I think is we're just going to come down to the bottom of this pattern. I think that's all that really wants to threaten. And let's take a look at some support and resistance lines, of course. All right. Now, looking at this. We bounce right here, all right, off of 6 cents. Right, very, very nicely, right? Bounce there. We made another bounce. Bit of a double bottom, kind of curated here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. There's one there. Because TA isn't always clean, man. It's messy. It's a messy thing. Swing down to swing down. Do we see some hidden bullish divergence or any type of bullish divergence? Slight bullish divergence, right? And you can always double click on this and make sure you're not like pushing up on a trend that's not an uptrend. But it's definitely an uptrend. It's slight up to the upside there. And, again, the shoulder, head, and shoulder that was negated. That's awesome, right? That's a good sign. When you see a shoulder, head, and a shoulder, and it didn't dump to the downside, very, very good sign. Very, 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 very good sign, right? So, did you suppose a suicide note? Did you see the supposed suicide note yesterday? It was definitely not his. No, I didn't see it. I'm going to take a look at it, man. Thank you for saying that. 900%, wow. With the RE ties hit 20%, you avoid it like sin. 900% seems like a little too good to be true. Unless it's good, lost of value. I don't know what he's saying, man. Lifer in these crypto streets, man. I love you, Sam. And John. The love. And the way that you understand what he was fighting for. It's the lifer way. Share the love. Save a life. Yeah, there it is, man. Yep. Stefan, legend, respect. You started aging in crypto years, man. Lifer Media highlights. Yeah, I'm 23, but feel 30 after starting crypto. Always remember John, man. ARJ, man. ARJM, baby. ARJM coin. We should make the ARJM coin, man. Always remember John McAfee. Never forget, man. And he'll never be forgotten. His words were spoken so well, so eloquently. I might dedicate a piano concerto to him later on today. Look forward. I might go live and play the piano today. Seriously, for John, man. Shout out to all the crypto guys that play the piano. The suicide note from his empty cell on the guard sent home. Cams turned off. We have to take a stand or we will meet all the same fate. Don't let this sacrifice be in vain. There you go, man. Honestly, they don't know how many hearts they stirred when they did what they did. Trust me, man. You create your exact... I won't even get that far. We'll stop there. But you guys know what I mean. They woke a lot of people up, so to speak. Okay, so ANKR, 1 hour, showing signs of life. Actually, I think it's gonna blast on out of here. Okay, let's see what we see here. Ascending triangle for sure, right off the bat, right, and pointing to the upside here. I see some movement for ANKR right now. Let me take a look at the 30-minute, see how the 30-minute's sitting. All right, wait for this 30-minute to come down, and I believe I may be taking a scalp on ANKR later on today. I'm going to put an alert down here. All right. I'll right-click this green bar. I'll alert on it. T-shirt, swing down, swing low. How's LOL this morning? Thanks, as always. Yeah, swing low, sweet chariot. That was going to be the name of my channel. Swing low, sweet chariot. That would have been ridiculous. I'm seeing a blast off in ANKR as well. Yeah, I mean, look at the RSI too. The RSI is in a bull pennant. That's a good sign when you can put the RSI in a very bullish pattern, right? I teach this to all my tutors. When I tutor people, I teach you this stuff. I say you could put the RSI in one of these patterns as well. Break to the upside coming, looking very nice. I'm seeing this curve begin to do its thing. It did seem to bounce here off the bottom. May want to actually snatch it. It may be actually time. The reason why I think it's time, all right, even though, yeah, you know, it's so tight. What I like about it is you have the 200-day coming through. It's a really good thing. 21 crosses that. It's going to be a beautiful thing as well. All right, let me take out my long. Let me get long on this long tool. All right, so I want to see my risk and reward. 2%. Ooh, are you kidding me? Let's just take the measured move of the smaller idea. See what you can get out of this ascending triangle, but it should give you the pull. I like that. Right to resistance. I think that's the trade right there. I mean, that's the scalp. I think that's the scalp, man. 70K. We going for 70K. Risk 14 grand. Wait, 70K. 1% is $700. So you risk $1,400 to try to make $7,000. I mean, it's not bad. Not a bad gamble, right? You going for 70K? Anchor's looking pretty nice right now. I agree with you. Daily's good to go too. 4 hours oversold though, so that just worries me that it's see that? Just kind of a little worrisome that, you know, then you could just see this turn down and we could just something to think about. Highly, you know, so that's why I keep a tight stop for sure. But I mean, risk like $180 to make $900 if I put 9 grand in this. I think it's a viable idea, right? Take a shot. Won't be the worst thing I ever did, and it's an educated move. So I'll be looking at this closely. Let me look at the smaller time frame. Smaller time frame, just like zooming in a microscope. It shows me a little more information. So it looks like we can still come back down. So I think I can get a little cheaper, but not much. It's not going to really change on my stop loss, so the position really won't matter. I do like Anchor here. I do, honestly. Anchor USDT. I'm already in a long on it too from like a while back. Okay, so I'm going to show you a live trade right now. And look, it double bottomed off of a little bit of divergence there too, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build two $4,500 positions. I'm going to ladder in twice for 9K. All right. Something went wrong. I usually just negate stuff like that and keep moving until it really goes wrong. Isn't that crazy? But that's how I am, man. I don't give into any negativity. I just don't even look at it. I'm like, I was probably late. They probably figured it out by now. So remember, I can put a bigger stop loss on 45% than I can. So I can put a 4.4% stop loss on 4 grand, right? 10% is 200. I guess I'll keep it. The idea though is it's where you want to be. So that's another thing. I want to be at 7094. So 6942. What is 699 to try to hide underneath? That adds a percent to risk though. It adds a percent to risk, which can I afford it? Can I afford to give back a point at 5 to 1? I could, because I'm going 4 to 1, 3.46 to 1 actually. It's 4.5 to 1. It's getting closer to the bone, right? And you see the math that I'm trying to make is it's the risk to reward ratio, and I think it's actually starting to move on me a little bit too, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for here. If it comes back down and it comes back down again, I'm gonna double in at the next part. All right. Don't worry about the stochastics in the 5 minute. I'm not looking at that. I'm just looking at structure, looking at market structure, bouncing off the 200, just looking at some things that I know help me out a little bit. All right. So limit order, right? First thing is the stop loss. Really doesn't need to be any lower than that low, because if we fall out of the pattern, then we're going to fall out. If we get down here, out of this pattern from here, it's very, very bearish. So I probably want to get stopped out there anyway. So I don't even think I need to go to 3. You get what I'm saying? There's just no reason for it. I can go to 229. Do you guys understand what I'm saying here? If where you are is going to negate a bullish pattern anyway, and not just a wick out on a stop, like that wouldn't even be just a wick. Like there's a wick on a stop. Like that would be a major fallout of a pattern in my opinion, right? We would have to take Bitcoin and everything else down with it, right? And then we're going to go for like the 9. We could even go for like, 9.2, because 10 is where we want to go for the measured move, and we may not get perfectly. And I may take profit earlier than that once I'm up. It depends on how the trade goes, right? So I'll go for 4,500, and then I'll add 4,500 again, and I'll turn it into a $9,000 trade, but I'll ladder it in twice, okay? That's going to be my trade that I like here. It did say something went wrong. It said failure to create the trade. Look, it says order book of this market is not supported. ANKR USDT. So something's going on here where I can't seem to make the trade. I don't know why. Anybody know what's up with ANKR USDT? Interesting. Not letting me make the trade. Something going on with this specific asset. You know? I don't know what's up. Something wrong with the order book. Okay, there you go. There we go. We're in. It made the trade. See, I just forget negativity, and I think, you know, it'll keep working out. 155 likes. Thanks for the lifer fam. Shout out to everyone here. Probably network maintenance. Have you still got Cake and Pancake Bunny Pool after the flash loan attack? No, I moved it all to the Hunny token. You just saw the cake in there. I'm hopping in ANKR Scalp for 10K. There you go. Starting to move a little bit. Little flag there on the 1 minute. Flagging on the 1 minute. Bam, bam. May break out all the way. Just go hard with the double up. Put the 4,500 in again. Same parameters. Same idea. So you see the risk is very minimal. Okay? What's 1% of 4,500? It's $45. What's 2% is $90. The most I could lose in this is like $200. $229. See it? You make educated guesses the best you can, right? Okay. And then you set stop losses, and you either win or you lose, and you go home happy that you did the best you can, all right? And that's how you become a good trader, man. And then you only need to win like 4 out of 10 of them if the risk-to-reward ratio is proper. Because you're not going to lose a lot when you lose, and you're going to win a lot more when you win, baby. It's about to rocket. They hating. Instance probably timed out. Damn, meetings went late. I need to rewatch the stream. Alert on ANKR USDT. Oh, wow, look, the 30-minute did just come and hit my line. Right? Isn't that crazy? And there it is, coming down now. So interesting, right? How this happens. And that was the entry, man. I was a little early, but dude, that was your entry with the ring bell. Bing, 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 bing. Oversold in the 30-minute, right? And we tipped up on it. So that was my idea, and we got the ring, we got the alert. So risk reward is great on this one. It really is. It really is. There's no reason not to play it, in my opinion. Shout out to Crypto Greg for giving me the trades, man. I love you, man. You lay them out, I knock them down. However we call it, right? Hex seemed to do something. Hex looks pretty nice right now for a scalp on USDC. And it's very bullish. It was on Crypto Banter today. They got Pulse Chain. A lot of big news coming out. So, yeah, I mean, that looks like a very viable trade. That's a breakout, clear breakout. Doesn't look a fake out at this point either. If you longed here, you just put your stop loss back in the bottom of the pattern somewhat. Wow, that's an insane risk to reward ratio trade right there. 24% gains on the 30-minute. Might even get, it might be smaller than that. Hold on, I think I'm getting a little. That's. I'll shrink it a little bit. But is that like a previous resistance point? No, we've never hit that area before, right? This thing isn't in price discovery at this point, up at the 13. I mean, it's booming. It is booming today. It is blasting off. Like, we talked about Hex. How did we find Hex? Like, and this is a cool thing. Bitcoin dumped really hard. And so when Bitcoin dumps really hard, I go to coin market cap and you go here on that 24-hour or even the 7-day. Like, this is a good way. Like, look, 7-day. Look, Axie Infinity is up 86%. Stacks up 25%. These are strong coins. So look, this is the idea. Like Bitcoin got a little bearish last night or the last few days. Things have been trending down. Stacks has been trending up. Flow has been trending up. Look, NFTs, guys. Terra Luna. Not really too great, but so Eunice said Leo, Flow. So Flaxstone and Axie are very strong coins. So now you look at stacks and you start wanting, and that's how we found Hex to begin with. I mean, I already knew it was bullish and all that, but when the market kind of dumped on us, I did this and I said, what's the strongest looking coin? And I said, Hex looks very strong to me because it didn't do what the others did. Strong also was strong to us. The coin Strong, not by coincidence called Strong. All these things played out and were the reason why we decided to zero in on Hex. And then boom, we're up like huge, right? Could have got into Hex right here at 7. And it's already at 13. It's doing 100% soon. So shout out to anyone that got into Hex with us. And the 30-minute looks like there may be a scalp coming for Hex on Uniswap. And you can buy Hex on Uniswap as well, right? Cool thing. Smink God, 1 hour and 7-minute short frames. Yeah. Is there a call in Telegram for ANKR? Great question. Now there is. Nice catch in the ascending triangle though too, Crypto Greg. Like, very nice catch with the push up on the stochastic, showing you some signs of life there. Lifer, can you check out Aloha, homie? On Pancake's walk, you have to buy ETH and then buy Hex. Pancakes? What are you talking about, man? Pancake swap, man. Really? Just sent super chat. Enjoy, man. Yo, appreciate the DYOR research team, man. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much, man. Just became a lifer. I like the channel so far. Shout out to Joe Solis, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming on in and becoming a crypto lifer, man. It's all about positivity, good energy, being good to your brother, teaching people what you know. You're only as powerful as what you give away. Shout out to Mike Jordan, man. My people wearing my merch out in the streets now. You can recognize a crypto lifer by his hoodie. Shout out to the hoodie. Shout out to the merch store. The merch is in the description. Help out the channel. Help us out. Jump on. Get a hoodie. Get some merch. I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it, man. Thank you guys so much for anyone that bought merchandise, hit me with a super chat, and supported the channel. I appreciate you, man. OneInch isn't supporting MetaMask anymore? That's not true. That's not true. That's ridiculous. That would never occur. That wouldn't make any sense. Okay. Because you got to look at the ecosystem, you know? You gotta cater to what's already there if you want to be successful. That would be like a shooting yourself in the foot there, right? Okay, so look at an ANKR USDT. And if you're new to the channel, we go over different coins all the time. We go over all different coins. We go coin searches, coin hops. You name what we do it here every single day. So, and we do it 24/7, every day. We don't take days off here at the Crypto Lifer channel. Honestly, I swam today in a pool. And I'm being honest with you guys, I feel a little weird. And I think it's the chlorine, man. Do you guys think me being in that chlorine for an hour, I was doing laps and all that, helping my daughter, I feel like foggy. I really feel very foggy. And I feel like weird parts of my head feel kind of strange. And I haven't been in a pool in years. Like, it's very rare. I go in a pool like once a year, if not. Like, it's just very rare for me. Do you guys think, am I out of my mind? Or do you think me feeling a little cloggy and strange has something to do with being in the pool? You know, I feel like a little, I'm not like bam, 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 like my hammer, like, you know, I did work. I mean, the pool took a lot out of me. Swimming is extensive. I saw a guy way older than me. He's doing like 70, 80 laps. Like, I'm like, I do like 10, 15 laps. I'm done. I'm cooked. I'm like, how is this man doing this? And that goes right to the Patreon too. They get that call if they weren't on the stream. Okay. SRK, we talk a lot about SparkPoint token, right? Let's take a look at what happened with it, because I envied it when it was down in the dump, you know, up, and I knew I should have gotten it, and it did some crazy stuff. So let's see. And I said, watch if SRK breaks this line. So we've been watching this level here, okay? This line specifically too. If it breaks up here, it's gone. It's gone up 157%. So see what I'm saying? Wait for it to get back up, possibly, and it's starting to form the bowl. Another reason why we may have bottomed is I just see a lot of cup and handles, and that's usually when we begin to bottom, right? So right here, look at this. SRK, inverted head and shoulder on the daily time frame, showing some signs of life here. Wanted to reset, but picked back up again. Hit resistance, came back down. I like this project a lot. That's why I want to bring it up. Like, I actually really like the team and the project. It's a really good idea. It like teaches blockchain. It's like a school technically. Like, there's so much behind SparkPoint, and they fund other projects. They're a big name in the space in a way. I really like them. I like what they're doing. I like who they associate themselves with. Really good positional strength here. Another ascending triangle for SparkPoint. If it can break above this level, look for the retest, and I would get in on the retest. Let's see if the 4-hour and the 1-hour look not too healthy on the 4-hour, right? ANKR's a way better trade at the moment. For sure. So, but keep your eyes on this. I got nothing really. I don't have a position exactly right now to show you. I think I need I'm getting some indecision from the oscillators too much that I'm just like we're in the middle right here. Like, that's too much for me to kind of make a really solid play on, right? And so there we go. And when you're trading, you got to keep your wits about you, and you can't give in to the negative energy. It'll destroy you. Negative energy will destroy you. You need to keep yourself positive at all times and keep maintaining a positive feeling. Interesting. Okay, moving forward. Let's interact with that chat. How is the chat going? That's JRNY's pet project. If your eyes are burning up as well, it's definitely the chlorine or the potassium in the pool, man. There's a difference in tired and a chemical dog chlorine. It's great for you. You should have a spoonful a day. There's a difference in tired and a chemical, but it's definitely a holer. Will you probably be big when Web3 takes off? I wouldn't mind dabbing this one again. Ooh, SRK. Yep. Hey, Lifer, what's up, my man? Shout out to Cisco Kid. Man, I might be busting a move. Hadouken. Did my super chat go through? James Patello. Let me see. Yes, it did. Bought into ICP and lowered DCA all the way down to $30. I know a lot of FUD now, but I still believe in the project, although I'm a bit uncomfortable with the size of my bag. What would you do here? Number one, again, none of this is financial advice, right? Do your own due diligence. Lifer tats. Anybody? Right? Anyone gonna get a lifer tat? That'd be crazy. Yo, if someone gets a lifer tat, if you get a lifer tat, I gotta do something crazy. Like, you get like 30% off Patreon for the year. If you get a lifer tat, 30% off Patreon. Nah, water is magic. It's cleansing you. Even in the pool, though, with all that chlorine, though? SRK was my first 3X. Unbelievable, man. Better late than never. Good morning to all. Shout out to S-Pin, man. Spinny, spin, spin. Spin up my electrons, right? Lifer tat on the forehead. Yo, face tats free. You get a face tat, free Patreon. Face tats get free Patreon. You face tat yourself with a crypto lifer emblem or doing damage across the forehead, like, yo, you give, yeah. Face tat, free Patreon, like, yo, let's do that. We should get a fake person do fake face tats on me for like a let's just start doing crazy things for the TikTok, bro. I'll start doing nutty stuff, man. Tell me. I'll go down. I'll do whatever we got to do. I'm new. Thought I had to buy price at 180 on the ICP, but not sure what to do with it now. Yeah, I'm looking at your ICP, man. I want nothing to do with the project. Like, there's talks of it being a backdoor to the government and stuff. I don't know. And I could be wrong. I'm probably causing FUD, and I'm so sorry. So that's not, I don't know if any of that's true. If you believe in the project and you've done your research, you hold on to it. And that's it. And you don't take a loss. And you wait, you let it ride on up. I mean, or you cut it off and you begin to move, you know, like you put 40K in there and you're down to like 10K. That hurts. Like, I don't know, you know, I don't know where you're at technically, but, you know, I thought we could bounce from here. That's why you always see when I did this trade, the stop loss was like this, because I said, if we don't make it out, it's probably going to just, and I don't want to ride down. And look, that's why you use a stop loss. Look how the stop loss worked. Nope, not going to happen to me. And you're gone. You see what I'm saying? Like, and you don't end up getting taken out. You just got to find a place that you appreciate the stop loss. That's a 0.001. You know, I think I moved it up or I was doing something, but the idea is stop loss right below the trend line or the nearest low. It would have been here too. Fine, I would have been right there probably. So I would have got in, stop loss there. We break that low, you're gone. You see what I'm saying? James, man, you ever look into the single electron theory? I quite like the idea that everything is the same electron traveling back and forth through time as a positron. Interesting. Do you use stop loss on your long plays? No, not really, because my long plays are Bitcoin. My long play is Bitcoin. So no. I'm about 15K down to about 6 now. 15K down to 6. Interesting. Well, I mean, you got to ask yourself, can you go down? I mean, can you go down to 2? You got to ask yourself what you can handle before you started that trade. You got to say, if I can handle this loss, like, you really believe in this? I personally don't like the project at all. I wish I could say something different to you. I really do. Like, I want to be like, yeah, you know what? I don't really like this project, personally. It was one that I had no interest in investing in whatsoever for any reason. I don't know why. I can't, like, fully explain that either. Maybe I just got fudded on it and believed somewhat of what I heard. You got a pennant here that could possibly break to the upside. You got some signs of life. The daily's oversold. I think it's going to break out, and then you're going to look at different levels. So, like, as long as it breaks this level, it's going to keep climbing. And every time it gets up there, you're going to get a couple grand back and a couple grand back. But what you could do is, I would sell $1,000 of it right now to free up capital, and then take the trades we're doing with 1,000 and see if you can trade that 1,000 back up. You know, maybe peel off a little bit. Wait for the next big pump. It's low on the daily, so at least let it come up on the daily, which is going to take a couple weeks. When it's up here again, sell a little bit off and use that to trade. And that would be my full-on advice, man. You know, I don't even like Juggalo Coin. Yeah. Last comment I sent you was a partial Google that said 3 reasons you might feel sick after swimming. Hope it helps. You're so funny. She's the crypto lifer godmom. She's, you know, t-shirt, swing down, swing low. Yeah, how is Sol doing this morning? Thanks. Let's take a look at our baby Solana, baby. How's everyone doing on the live stream? Appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys so much. Wednesdays, baby, Wednesdays. See, if I had the energy up, we'd probably get all the way up to 200 people. Man, I got to get the energy up, man. I see blasting off on ANKR as well, man. Oh, ANKR, baby. Do your thing, ANKR. Ooh, ANKR not looking too well. Ugh. Sketchy market, man. Sketchy market. Last few days have been up and down, for sure. For sure. Let's take a look at Solana. Solana. So I got a call for Solana. And I like where Solana's. I like Solana right now. Oversold in that daily time frame. Looking really, really nice. So my idea is this. Just play the daily. Just play the daily. Enter the trade right now for Solana. Enter the trade. Stop loss below the previous low. 30% loss though. Yikes, right? But that's kind of how you have to play it. You either, that's it. That's the daily. The daily has to have big chunks, right? So you put $1,000 in right now. The $1,000 will turn into damn near 2,500. And if you lose 360 bucks. So, you know, so you start with $1,000 on Solana and then begin to build the trade. And these are ideas, these are possibilities. This is like kind of what you want to be doing. You got the falling wedge on the RSI on the daily time frame as well. You got a lot of indications that Solana looks very, very bullish right now. It's not even looking bearish like everything else. That's a bull pennant. It's got a beautiful consolidative bull pennant, right? Look at this too. We'll pull a Fibonacci on this level and see what we see for the fib. Yep, right there, 618 and the 6.5. Golden pocket every single time. It's like a coincidence. Or the 706, the secret fib by the institutions. And there you have it. They just tweaked a little middle fib. Figured no one else would use it, and they start using it. I got the cat out the bag, but most people won't figure it out like we do. So okay, so let's see what's going on here. I just want to straighten out my lower trend line, clean it up on the daily. Now let's look at it on the 4 hour. And what I do is right now I get rid of the fib because it's just too many lines for my mind. Like, it's not clear. I can understand where the fib went and I used it for its purpose. I get rid of it. It's like a butter knife. Like, you take it out, you use it, and you don't need it the whole time, you know? So, let's see. We bounced off of the beautiful trend line. 4 hours approaching momentumous movements. So there's some momentum on the 4 hour, which is very, very good. 1 hour wants to curl to the downside, which is funky monkey style. So it's the same thing what we're saying, right? You go to the smaller time frames, make sure that we're channeling, which we are. Channeling means staying inside of a price channel, up and down, up and down, up and down, inside of the same channel, doing its thing regardless, right? Channeling, and then if we can break to the upside. So, and there's what you know, like so. So idea here on the 15-minute scalp for Solana. Possible little scalp for Solana on the 15-minute. I mean, it's not bad. Below the 200-day moving average. There you go. And there's your scalp for Solana today. This may play out very nicely. Solana scalp on the 15-minute time frame. Get in at 30. Get out at about 33. 44, and put a stop loss in at about 29.70. Let's see. So 29.76. Okay. So that's kind of the idea there, right? So Solana. Bam. And Sol, USDT. Binance. 15-minute scalp. All right, and these are great for learning. Like, you throw 30-40 bucks in these and you learn how to trade with these, because you can use these same patterns on other time frames, bigger or smaller, regardless, right? Stop loss at 29.71. Most important, right? Entry 30.47, right? And target 33.41, 33.46. And these are my targets. If you really want to guarantee your trades, always maybe put a target a little lower than what I'm saying, because you never know, right? Especially when you're beginning. Okay. So multiple trades a day all the time. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me. Little Smitty made the coin and give the prophets a suicide hint. Defeat the lie of his death. Make the coin and give the prophets a suicide hint. Defeat the lie of his death. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yo, Lifer, sent 3 donations earlier. Can you check out Algo when you get the chance, brother? I like Charles. Some don't, because he's so straightforward and well spoken. Oh, he's the man. I'm hopping into ANKR Scout for 10K. Oof. That was a great comment. I'm happy I got to find that. Jordy Class, they are very different. Kukinches has more gems. CB is traditional. Why only have one? Yeah, double dog dare you to 100x that soul trade. 100x that soul trade. Will soul go to $3,000? I don't think so. No, I triple dog dare you. The Christmas story, boy. Oh, yeah. More Sidewinder action from BTC. That's great. That's what we want. Remember, we said that. That's exactly what we said should be happening. I told you. I told you to go to Bitcoin on the 30-minute or the 1 hour. I told you to watch it and make sure it's staying in this channel. So far, it's staying in this channel. It's a really good sign. All right. I want this to stop. Like, I'd love to see this RSI just, but you know, if there's momentum here, we could do this too. You never know. I've seen craziness happen. I mean, anything is possible. They've been playing games with it. You know how many shorts they liquidated last night? I guarantee they liquidated so many. I guess he meant 100x lev on the soul trade, right? 100x that soul trade. Oh yeah, to go 100x on that soul trade. That would be pretty cool, right? To go 100x leverage though? I don't know, man. So 25k, not 20k. They got me, LOL. Hit them likes, people. They got me, LOL. What did they get you with what, man? 100x leverage on that soul trade. Yeah. Already using one with 55 cryptos. BitShares exchange. Made a Binance account a few days ago, but weird regulations here in Europe. Can't get money on it. Don't want to make like 10 wallets. Liver, should I go for KuCoin or Coinbase? I would definitely use both. Coinbase is how I get my money onboarded. I only use like 2 on board. It's like, you know, Binance US and Coinbase. Everything else is just, you know, all crypto all day long. Wait till I get that moon suit down on the strip full of lifer gear. Dude, that's going to be ridiculous. Scared money don't make no money, baby. I know. You can't refuse it. It's triple dog. Oh, yeah, you can't refuse a triple dog there. Oh, yeah, right. It's true. So far, so good with Bitcoin. Everything's going very, 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 very well. Let's go back to the Solana scalp. Looking really nice in the 15-minute. I mean, why not, right? I mean, it's probably going to do its thing. Highly likely. So if I put $100 in here at 100x leverage, right? That means if I lose, I'll lose it. I'll get liquidated at 1%. You get it, right? At 1% loss, I'll get liquidated. So I can't lose not 1%, or I'll get liquidated. So I'd have to go for 50x leverage for $100. You get it? I wouldn't be able to do that, right? And then if the trade goes well, right? The 100, if I use 50x, each percent is 50%, right? So if I use 50x leverage and the trade goes up 1%, I should make $50 on $100. That's crazy, right? So if I go up there, it would be pretty nuts. Almost using one with 55 cryptos. You make me want to just show you guys how like leverage trading never works. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might come back on and do a leverage trade later. I don't know. I got to see my schedule. It's 12:59. It's 1 o'clock. I think I might even have tutoring soon. Let's see what's going on with my schedule. I got a 2 p.m. and a 3 p.m. Oh, my wife took care. It was kind of crazy earlier. Oh, wow. I got a 2 p.m. and a 3 p.m. and it's 1 o'clock. Not bad. Not bad at all. Then I can get to editing, get some other stuff done for the day, and get into the charts for you guys. So look, this trade's really going to go well too. Man, I kind of want to trade this leverage right now. All right, hold on. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to turn my VPN on, so bear with me in case we might get a little bit of jolting action. All right. Stream's coming to an end, guys, just so you know. We're going to start. I'm going to do the leverage trade. He triple dog dared me. All right. You triple dog dare, man? I'm going to have to do it. Watch. Hold on. This is hilarious. Cocos up 59%. Like accent, opacity, chromia, ellipsis, dago. Lit doing its thing, man. Mithril, Sand, back up to 51. Deep Brain Chain. So a lot of coins, man. Yo, KuCoin is really where it's at. Seems to have the biggest gainers every day. Like bigger than all the other exchanges, man. KuCoin, baby. It's got the moves. It's got the moves. Think about this. This could do a double bottom here, and then you get in and you get wrecked. I don't suggest leverage trading at all. It's like highly likely I end up just losing my shorts. It's true. Very true. I also only leverage trade on the actual exchange if I leverage trade, you know. I don't know if I've leverage trade on this exchange yet either. On this certain account. So I'm trying to see if I have it set up yet even. Alright, so look, it says I have 45 bucks in my futures account right there. So I'm gonna take so we'll take the trade. Highly likely I just get, look, hold on, we'll go for 50x leverage. You want me to go 100x leverage? I don't know, but all right, so all right, here we are. So here's the leverage right here, 50x. You want me to go to 100x? Which, guys, don't do this stuff, all right, too. Don't do this isolated. 50x is the most. Set leverage. So we set the leverage at 50x. Alright. Alright. Binance futures main. Alright. 100%. Wait, now it says I have. Yeah, okay. So order price $45 times 50 is $2,000 in the trade, right? So we enter the trade here. We'll take a bid. And we're going to long this isolated at 50x leverage. All right. Hold on. Let me put my... Doesn't let me take my limit order. Scalper units. Launching this block is all high risk. Okay. I just can't see where I can put my... What up, what up? Say what up. Life loves you, bro. How you been, bro? Let him know, man. Okay. Alright, stream's back to clear again. What up, what up? Say what up. Life loves you, bro. How you been, bro? Let him know, man. Alright. And shout out to a lot of people that are giving me a lot of props for the quality of the stream, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for saying that. It means a lot. It means a lot to me when people say, hey man, that quality looking amazing, man. What camera are you using? I'm like, yo, just a lot of lighting, proper leverage, you know. Please post when you lose. Right? I definitely will, man. Still buffering. Crypto is life. 1, 2, 3. Here's an answer. Awesome day, people. See you in the chat. Right? Please post when you lose. Right? I definitely. Have an awesome day, people. See you in the chat. Thank you. Did you do the leverage? Did you the leverage? Yes. I ate 6 tacos for lunch, man. That's crazy, bro. That's a lot. Look, we're up $5 already. I mean, if you think about it, and we're up 5%. Return on investment up 11%. I mean, that's how you do them. I mean, right? If you put 10K in here, you made $1,000 that fast. And it would have been the same thing. Nothing would have changed. Right? So I'd up the ante, but that's what I don't want you guys getting into leverage trading. I really don't. I could market sell for $5. And if you were leverage trading for me and you just began, that's what you should do. And you could keep doing this over and over again. Turn 45 into $100. If you play it right and you use TA and you do the math, you know, you should carry yourself through. But it's a very high risk game, and you should be able to spot trade for a long time. All right, before you decide to leverage trade. Okay. Please be very, very careful. All right. How we doing, Crypto Lifer people? Shout out to Hardik Sharma. I'm scared of leverage. You should be, and don't do it. I just sold 10K BHC for $100 profit in 10 minutes. Hey, there you go, Kevin Panay. Hope you can keep doing that. Is it sustainable? You know, I guess your VPN slowed down that stream, man. Yeah, it does every time. I turned it back off, though. That's why. Okay, let's look at... Ooh, BNT looking pretty nice, too, right now. Look at that. Bancor. Watch for Bancor. It could gap up pretty fast to this level, or from this level here. You can see Bancor starting to do some serious damage. What's your opinion on KuSwap? I think it's hot. I think it's interesting. I want to get into it. I want to schedule some time just to jump into KuSwap today and get busy with it. So definitely looking at KuSwap. It's on my radar, and I want you guys to check it out too. It's really, really awesome, interesting. So check out KuSwap. All right. Can you go over the super chat questions for us, Crypto? I stay away from leveraged platforms because I'm a DGen X addict, and whenever they say find a new addiction, so Lev, no. Yeah, definitely get away from it. It won't be good for you. Smart man. Please post when you lose, right? It's a good example not to leverage. Go for it. There you go, right? Please post when you lose, right? Exactly. When you get liquidated for 45 bones, right? Crypto Life and Love, in case stream ends, lots of buffering. Yeah, 1080p here. Algo flagging. Algo's going to do our thing. Algo's the main focus of the trade for the day, for sure. Alright. Now, this is the first time I opened up a Levy trade on the terminal. I want to see what it looks like on the dashboard. Alright. Yeah, see, it doesn't show up on the dashboard. It only shows up on the terminal. Interesting. Let me see if I can find it here, though. Okay, that's how I should have done it now. It still won't show you the actual trade, though, which is really strange. So I just got to keep it in the terminal, which is new. They added the terminal, and I was like still doing my old thing, and I just didn't change. ETH's holding 2K very closely. NordVPN sucks. Try ABG. Also use Canada. Closer. The server, the less lag. Hey, don't worry about it, man. Crypto is life and love. In case the stream ends, lots of love. Yeah. Still up $3.76 in the trade. Highly likely the trade will play out, but don't do it. Okay? I've been doing this a long time, my friends. Okay, let's take a look at ETH BTC. How is ETH doing against Bitcoin? It's always going to be a telltale sign of kind of what's happening. You see a lot of coins kind of in the same way. Bancor was following that same idea. They're all kind of struggling against BTC. So here's an idea. We form in this pennant, or we form in a longer idea, and are we going to come back down all the way to 0.05? You know? So personally, I've seen this before. When the market recovers, if it does recover, Bitcoin pumps hard and takes the whole market up first, and usually hurts some altcoins on the way. Then the money floods out of Bitcoin and back into the altcoins. So Win showing some signs of life. What's the biggest coin up today, though? Ferrum is still holding it down. Interesting. Cocos just popped hard. Look at that. We were here looking at this the other day. Cocos. Damn. And look at that. 29% gains, and boom, it went up even more. So I'm sure if I did some work on it, we went over it on the channel. Shout out to anyone that took this call or looked at it. I personally didn't. Came back for the retest. Look, broke out for the fake out. Came back for the retest of the pattern. Boom. So that's something to remember. If we see something like that again, possible retest is a still chance to get down into the pattern. And boom, Cocos explodes. I mean, that's a huge move. Rep also explodes. Rev is starting to move. Dude, NFTs are starting to take off. Another ascending triangle breaking on up. I hope ANKR can just do the same. Boom for ANKR. Would be a beautiful move, right? SRK, yep. Sand showing signs of life as well. Here's another trade here, right? If it's on a different time frame, it'll change. But the idea is here, right? to get in with your stop loss below the trend line. So if you get in after the trend line, stop loss below the trend line. Something like that, right? You open and boom. I mean, Sand, I believe, is going to continue to the upside. Look for it to go up 79%. The daily is very but I can see it. I got to watch it now. It's now support and resistance line. So if we can break above 52, it's a hangout point for it and go sideways until it pops up again. So look for a break above 52. If not, gets rejected by 52, it's going to hang out somewhere in the 47 region, right? Looks really nice on the 1 hour independent though, and it is breaking on out. That's a clean breakout. So here, you look for a retest. You look for a retest, and that would be your bounce to the upside, okay? Bam. I like Ferrum Network, and it's starting to flag out here. You go to the smaller time frames, and if you can see a flag, I mean, look how beautiful that is. So it looks like we're getting a lot of scalps on the 15-minute. Like, Ferrum looks really nice for a scalp right here. Very low on the Stokes. Stop loss below that big boy there. Get up to there. Measured move out of the pattern. Back to resistance. Target 27% for a 6% stop loss. I mean, Ferrum, that looks really nice in the 15-minute. Looks very nice. How does the 1 minute have legs? Not really, but it could double top. That just worries me. It could kill this trade. But that looks very, very nice, man. High risk, high reward for this trade. It's very, very nice on the 15-minute. All right. You may not get the whole push. You may just get right to here. Rejected by previous high. Let's see what that is. If that's 10%, I mean, that's still a beautiful trade right there. Yeah, 2 to 1, not the best risk-reward ratio, though. So it's not complete, you know, not complete. And some would say, you know, this has a bigger measured move. It's actually the whole length here of this pole to the upside. Just looking at the Ferrum Network, very interesting, 50-minute time frame. Ferrum, man. The Ferrum Network. Definitely put it on your radar, and I like Ferrum a lot. It's an IDO platform, basically, you know, it's like a starter, you know, and it's a very good platform, and I really like Ferrum. We've been a fan of Ferrum for a long time here on the channel. Okay. Must be the VPN. Nah, it's over now. That's over. Old news. Okay. Guess people have been leverage trading with you. Guess people have been executing that leverage trade with you, asking targets and all. Lifer, what's up? What's your take profit on that leverage trade? How do you get that 2-bar open at the bottom? I stay away from leverage platforms because I'm a DJ. Yeah. I want 100x leverage my life savings. Yeah, that's a smart idea. How many bars is my white colored EMA? Curious. How many bars is the white colored EMA? Hardik Sharma. How many bars is the white colored EMA? I don't know that. I don't understand that question. I guess people ask you to leverage trade with you, asking targets and all. What's your take profit on that leverage trade? You should have just honestly, guys, those questions offend me. Okay? Those questions offend me because they know to me that you're not redrawing this and that you don't know how to find a measured move, which I've showed you many times to draw the price to where the 21 starts to curve. And I've mentioned this probably over 2,000 times, maybe more. Okay. All right. And then I traded a little smaller than that. Like I hedged myself. I also look at previous resistance, which is right there. And then right there. All right. So you also know you're going to have a line here. It's very simple what I'm doing. Like, don't think that you can't do this. You don't need to ask me where the target is. You really don't. You can draw a flag. You can find the pole. You can put the pole on here, and then you can look left to previous places where the price couldn't get through. I'm not doing anything magical here. It's not rocket science at all. All right? Everyone else is turning it into rocket science. That's the problem. That's the problem. People are turning it into rocket science, and it's not. It's just not. It's right here for you, nice and easy, nice and clear, ready to rock. You just got to follow the basics and slow down. You got to take a deep breath. I think the adrenaline from the money gets people acting really strange, and they don't take this. Like if you were in a math class and you just had to do math, you would be like, oh my God. But like because there's money involved, people just get really crazy when it comes to this math and the movement on the chart. Also, if you're not comfortable finding the target, you shouldn't be taking the leverage trade. You get what I'm saying? You should learn what I'm doing first before you take that leverage trade. If you have to ask, what's the target on the leverage trade? I don't mean to call you out. I love you so much. You're letting me be appreciative that I'm able to teach right now with this example. All right, you're blessing us all by leading us to water. So, thank you. All right, for that question. And the idea here is this. If you have to ask where the target is for the measure move, you should not be taking a leverage trade. Clearly. If you don't know how to find a target, you need to be spot trading for at least a year. Okay? So. And you can 100x your life savings, and you don't have to use leverage trading to do so at all, for any means. Now we're going to take a look at total and total 2. All right? Shout out to the subscriber that just came on in. How many bars in the white colored EMA? I don't know what that means. Really don't know what that means. It's a 21-day moving average. That's what he meant, probably. It's a 21-day moving average. It's the 21-day. That's where price loves to touch and keep moving after a fallback to support. Beautiful. Like right there, boom. Right there, boom. And that's starting a mini parabola. Just a little mini one. Step 1, step 2, boom. Step 3. Look at it, it's just paused. This price is this thing is paused at 30.50. The sad thing, this looks like it's making that same funky head and shoulder we saw in some other things. It looks like it's ascending triangle day. Like everything wants to make an ascending triangle. So look for Hex to come back on and do this before it breaks on to the upside. Here's my projection. I may be 100% wrong. Who knows? But at least I'm creating an idea in my head before it happens. That's the idea. To continuously project. You project in life to get where you need to go. You project in trading. Trading will teach you everything about life. Teach you how to plan. Teach you how to be disciplined. Teach you how to stay focused. It'll do it all. It'll do it all. Is that it for the comments? Really? Did we just die with the comments? Did they just fall off completely? Funny, man. 138 people, 193. Can we get up to the 200, please? I know 7 of you just need to hit that like button. I'd really, really appreciate it. 7 people hit that like button and keep it moving. And to my 8 haters, man, love you all, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you so much, more than you would ever know. The projection comes from the projector. Is NMB a scam? I can't remember buying any, but I have. Yes. Just don't worry about it, Dougie Peterson. It is. We all got it in our wallet. It's a bunch of garbage. No, bro, I'm just at work. Just hammering away at the daily grind with the stream in my ear. Shout out to Mr. Smurfington. Is the NMB a scam? I can't remember buying it all, but I have 2,400 pounds. Right? I'm here. Just had to switch Bluetooth. If I had a super chat, if you have time, brother. Yeah, I got some time. I'll be out in like 10 minutes. Just joined from London. Hope you're well. Shout out to Rice Man. Appreciate you, brother. Unlike for favor. Just waiting for the anchor trade to take off. Be a sorcerer by connecting to source energy. Be a sorcerer by connecting to source energy. Are you in like doomsday preppers with us, man? Are you doing all that sorcery business with us? Ternoa crash and burn. Oh yeah, remember Ternoa? We looked at that the other day. Ternoa. Decentralized transmission blockchain. Ternoa chain. The greatest thing on earth. Pancake swap. Bicaps. Wallet. Bridge. Ternoa. We liked it. We went over it. We really liked this thing. It looked hot for sure. Hey, Sam, message come up when I try to trade a coin on Pancake. Execution Pancake router, insufficient output. Any thoughts? Happens all the time. Just got to make sure that you're like, I don't know, it happens. You just got to keep clicking through until it works. Binance actually announced Thomas Papa for SafeMoon, one influencer of the year. Every day I learn something new being on the stream. Oh yeah, so Binance has its had its 4-year. Binance had a 4-year party today. Binance 4-year anniversary celebration. All right, Build the Moon. All right, Binance 4-year celebration. 14 days party for all. Build the Moon concert experience. Prepare for liftoff on July 14th from 1 p.m. to 4. Watch now. Right. Oh, you really have to sign into Binance to watch the performance? That's kind of crazy. It's pretty interesting. Party agenda, mix and mass NFTs. Change your social media profile pic to win a limited edition Binance Turns for NFT. Enable multi-asset mode, use BUSD and USD margin collateral. Multi-asset mode launch, use BSD as USD margin collateral. Interesting. Fashion party challenge, mix and match NFTs, win a $100 secret gift. Change your social media pro. Okay, we saw that, yeah. 4th Binance anniversary celebration challenges, over 1.8 million to be won. Last call, popular. Binance NFT Marketplace launches Richard Osinti NFT collection, Richard Orlinsky. More activities coming soon. Check back for updates. Trade and collect party starter kit with 500k rewards in MDX and ADX. Win a share of 500k in BUSD. And join Binance Vanilla options. Time limited interest. Log in to create your Binance account. Watch disclosure. Nikki and Blondish perform. Blondish is performing too. Kind of a big deal, man. You got Chili's, MDX, Frontier. Special thanks to all those people that came through to make it amazing. What a big event. Only that's why CZ tweeted, it's July 14th. Thought it was some crypto message that I didn't care to decipher. He sent a super chat on Leash. Hey, send a super chat in on Leash. I haven't seen it in a long time. Where? Triple dog dare you, bro. I don't see the super chat, man. But you probably did. Leash. Take a look at Leash on CoinTrader Pro or Leash here. Let's take a look at Leash. I still own some Leash. No options. Dog killer. Funny. Still holding 2,000. What's up with these billionaires and their 3-worded tweets that are supposed to be meaningful? Message that moves the market. Dumb. It's so funny. I have Coinbase Pro. Hey, send a super chat for Leash. I mean, it's kind of just dwindling, right? A little bit of a cup and handle for there. A cup and handle for it as well. I just want to find out where I can look at this thing. Oh, so it's on the Ethereum. That's why. Let's go to Dex Tools. Dex Tools DYOR, where you want to go, right? That didn't mean to run, all right? I want to learn what you do. What site is this, and what do you do for charts? It's TradingView. How do you think? Take a tutoring session with me, guys. If you want to learn what I do, that's a great question. You can take a tutoring session with me, tutoring consulting, right here. Book an appointment with the Crypto Lifer. You hit it right here. It's in Eastern Time Zone, New York City, all right? And you can find out any day you want. You know, say if you live in the UK, 8 a.m. is your 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So if you want to see me at, let's say, 7 at night after work, hit up to 2 p.m. and you'll see me one-on-one on Friday, and we'll do a tutoring session. I'll break down how do I trade, what I do, and give you a PowerPoint, show you the way. And if you want to extend that learning, and if you really like what you learn, which a lot of people do, for another $100, you can join my Patreon. And in my Patreon, I have an amazing group of people, all right? An amazing group of people. Join my bigger group of 3,000 people that are in and out all the time, my public group. Also, you can join the exclusive charts and calls only, where I give exclusive calls and charts all the time. I go over them the next morning and show you which ones played out, which ones didn't, and show you what happens. A lot of them are still in play and things to think about. I also do a video update on Bitcoin, a video update on SDX, video updates. A lot of my calls come in as video form. I give you a video formed call. I work really, really hard. I bust my butt every single day. I also give you news in the billboard, which tells you what's happening with coins that are going out. You know, IOTX news, Solana and Power Ledger did something yesterday. Just awesome news, you know. I am here to unite Portugal. That's why we decided with Senator F. Silva Fachetti to present together Bitcoin bill on Wednesday, July 14th. Stay tuned. There will be a mega surprise for Paraguay in the world. Something giant is coming. So that's happening today. So I want to search the news for that too and see what's going down. But that's happening today as well, right? So kind of got my third win now. Starting to push on forward. How many bars is the white colored EMA? We went over that. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. This stopped loading the chat stopped loading, but the chat's not done. Oh, so the VPN stopped loading the chat. I get what happened. That's why I'm only seeing the chat here. What's the best site in the US to use for leverage trading and shorting with margin without a VPN? I do not know. Lifer posted his testimony link earlier today on the chat if you can find it. Yeah, the testimonial link is really nice. I'll also post it here again one more time. Thank you for bringing that up. And this is just everyone who's taken a session or watched me or had, you know, and they just say, hey, this is how my life, and you can just listen to their words. It goes on and on. I mean, it makes me cry. Don't get me into it. So, and there's so much stuff here. It's literally, this is all people saying good things about the tutoring and the lifers all the way back in, you know, March and continuously forward. And just go through here and, you know, find out for yourself how you feel. And I can't make this stuff up. I can't get people to write this stuff. They do it on their own. Your stream was buffering for a good 3 minutes. Got back on, yeah. Yeah, but I'm talking about streaming the tutoring session live. Never would do that. Why would I do that? Why would I stream my tutor session live? Okay, thank you. Kind of a different idea, bro. Yeah, what I'm talking about. No, what I will do, though, is I'm going to turn the tutoring session into a group session, right? 5 people pay $500, and I'll run it for 2 hours, right? I'll do a 1 hour breakdown, 1 hour secondary breakdown, and then we'll do like a 45-minute question and answer at the end. And I think people would really like that. It would benefit them all. So that's something I could do, too, as well. Something I'm thinking about doing. Wanted to look at Leash, and then it said Sheeb, Leash Killer, Sheeb, Leash, Sheeb. Oh, so they call it Sheeb Leash. It's weird. It's like Sheeb Leash. Bro, what did you say about McAfee? I was trying to find where you were talking about it because I briefly heard it, but I can't find it now. Too funny. Actually, Michael Jordan was in my town yesterday. I had a reservation at a restaurant, and he was seen at night last night. I canceled my res too. Too funny. Michael Jordan was in my town yesterday. I had a reservation at the restaurant he was at last night. I canceled my res too. Is it Sentiment, Order Books, Wales? Great idea on the group session. Yeah, because that way I could free up my time personally. I could tutor. I could make more money, put my hand up, you know, which is abundance. So I could bring in a higher revenue, and I could tutor more people and have more time to my family and to do what I need to do. So I think that's what we're going to move towards eventually, is like group sessions. Like I'm going to put out a link for a certain time. Once 5 people fill up, that'll be locked out. I'm going to get that out next week. Literally, we're going to start running that soon, man. Thanks for pair staking when it says Sheeb Leash. Okay. Ready group session. Maybe blessed and collective. Need like 3 commas. How to module. Shiba and Leash are different tokens of the same Shiba Inu ecosystem. Bro, what do you say about McAfee? I was just saying that I brought him up because I watched an interview where I had brought him up. And it was just funny. Back then, I was like a young kid. You know, it was 2 years ago. I was so vibrant in crypto space. And I was like, oh, would you vote for John McAfee? It's just funny. He was always on my mind. Like, he was always in my head. Like, randomly, you know, I brought him up. Like, it's just interesting. So, like, it hit me. And I got a little sentimental for the moment. We got through it pretty fast, though. Wasn't one of my main teary times, you know. We got through it pretty fast. What do you think about Celsius Coin and Celsius Wallet? Are you earning here with your long plays? You know, I'm so afraid to like put my big money on an exchange like that, but I should be doing that. Before crypto aging began, yeah. When he ran from the Lib Party. Yeah, he was a good guy. 200 likes, thank you. Shout out to everyone here with the 200 likes. 133 people watching. The power of the 33. The power of the 33, my friends. Unbelievable. Why don't you answer my question 2 times? Because I didn't see it. I don't see it. honestly, too, that's like a weird answer. What percentage of the calls you give in the group come out? None of them. 0%. None of the calls come out. 0 calls. 0% of the calls. Dude, just come to the live stream every day, man. Become a lifer and you'll figure it out. Alright? I don't want to explain myself anymore. Many calls play out. Many. You know what? I should keep track of the exact percentage. But you know what? Sometimes I put out 5 calls at night, but Bitcoin rocks us. Right? It didn't matter what call you picked. It didn't matter if you picked Bitcoin. It didn't matter what you did. You know? Almost every one of them, LOL. This dude is real. Rodney Robinson, 100% failed. Right? Power of the 369, man. We need more John McAfee's. Yeah. Thoughts on McAfee's whack. Yeah, just go to the testimonial group, man, and listen to those people, bro. Do whatever you do. The Lifer crew, we share, we're charting. Lifer, what's your view on the explosion of the meme coins and its effect on the crypto market as a whole? I don't stress it in much. A lot of people don't even know about it. It's a very small percentage of us that are even playing meme coins. I don't see it that big of a deal, honestly. I really don't. Bitcoin will win against gold and the dollar, and that's all that really matters. Once that battle is beaten, everything else is minutia, man. Everything else is small minutia. It's all nonsense. So look at this. This is a nice little trade for FIO. Look for FIO. FIO is hot right now, forming a bit of a flag as well. Let's take a look at FIO in the 1 hour. Yeah, we're high in the 1 hour, kicking it though. And so here, do we curve back down, shoulder, head, and shoulder? Possible. Come back down here somewhere, but watch FIO. Keep this on your radar because I believe if you can track it closely, it's going to flag out at one point and it's going to do some serious damage when it comes back down on that 1 hour. 4 hours high too as well. So just watch it flag. And like I said before, like the same thing that we said on Bitcoin, and we'll take a look at Bitcoin before we leave to double check what we said about it and see how it's doing. Is it healthy or not? The Patreon is where it's at, people. Learn every day more and more. It's insane, people. The best $100 each month. Yeah, still got that sheep though. How long does Bitcoin finally pick a direction? Sentiment, direction of monetary flow, order books, brokerage firms collecting the margin. You never know. And that baby Doge. I know, that baby Doge, bro. My time is important. If I'm here 5 days per week, I think his calls are legit. There you go, man. He don't waste his time, man. And honestly, I show you how to find your own calls. Like, I show you how to do it yourself, man. That's the key here. Like, right? And look, this call's breaking to the upside. Like, watch my calls live. Like, a lot of calls will happen right while you're watching the live stream. Watch my stream from yesterday. You'll see my cup and handle on Bitcoin in the 1 minute exploded. Like, just watch a bunch of calls. Hex is about to explode in the 1 hour. I mean, it's going. That's a very nice trade right there for Hex. See? I'm about to get the Hex address and just flip it. So check it out. Watch this. We'll go to Uniswap. About to go to Uniswap real quick. Haven't been there in a while. It's like an old city block that I haven't visited in a bit. I said I was gonna get out of here in like 10 minutes. I'm still rocking. I got my extra legs, man. Yo, you guys want to laugh your butts off? Look, go to uniswap.com. They're eating sea urchins. It's amazing, right? Look at that. You got to go to .org instead. That's funny. That's funny. So amazing, man. So you're going to flip it to the Ethereum mainnet. All right. And so I'm going to show you a little something. Here's Hex, right? You're going to grab the contract address. Bam. Okay. You're going to go back to Uniswap. And a lot of stuff I do too is experimental to show you guys what's going on, right? To kind of get you guys to kind of get into what's happening, right? All right. And you're going to type in the USDC. I'm pretty sure I have like something in there. Select the token, right? Go like this. I'm going to paste the address of Hex in there. It says Hex. I'm going to import it. Okay. Import it. We'll also check the gas fees today. We'll see what's going on, right? And there. And then we're going to allow Uniswap to use your Hex. You have to pay Uniswap. Like, sign in, approve, always approve. You can now trade USDC. And now we're going to swap the Hex for the USDC. You got to get 8866.16 Hex. I kind of like that number too. 8866. Pretty cool that we got doubled up. What are the odds of that on the math? Really almost impossible. $21 gas fees to buy $1,200. And if I go to the fast and make it fast, 23 bucks. It is a insane, right? $23 a trade. Pointless, right, to buy Hex. But if Hex does its thing in the next 3-4, I'm gonna hold it for 2 months, 3 months. See where we come out with it. Add Hex to the MetaMask. I like that new addition. It adds the token for you real quick. You close it. Looks like we got more Hex than they said we were on that fill. So I just bought some Hex via Uniswap. Alright, I'll show you where it ended up right here. 9,014 Hex for $12,039, right? Not bad. It's kind of weird. We made money on it. I thought about 1208. Anyway, it is what it is. Now how you want to track your Hex is how I do it. Is I just keep it max like I'm about to sell it and wait for the US to come in, and then I watch it all day long. You know, you check, like you get this page open on your computer, just come up to it, you know. Tell me that hidden bullish divergence ain't a cheat code. It really is though. Why Hex pumps so much? Because everyone holds it and holds it and holds it. He created a cult. Y'all got some cool safe moon? Nah, not yet, man. Was it a good idea? Game dude, look at the testimonials, right? Thank you. Yo, I've eaten a sea urchin before. Spent like a month in Chile, and it's a thing down there. It's probably pretty good, right? Can't be bad. Little sea, I don't know. It is a bottom feeder, so I don't know. It depends, right? Hex just doing them. Let's go back to the Sol USDT leverage trade on the 15. I mean, we're hanging in there. Like, we're definitely hanging in there. Like, we might be up like $10 at this point. We'll take a look. It says I'm down. I never understand leverage trading too. It's like, you're like, no, I'm down $2. No, I don't think it's like, in real time here. Hold on. This terminal, man, I haven't used the terminal before. Just getting used to the terminal. I'm down $2.61. It doesn't even give me my liquidation price too. It's kind of weird, man. Like, 3054, 3056. This also isn't the Sol Perp. I have to trade the Sol Perp. So you have to put in Sol Perp futures on FTX too. I need the Binance. You know what I'm saying? There's the Sol USDT Perp on Binance. And this is what I should have been trading anyway. But it's going to look similar. Looks good. Shoulder, head, and shoulder there. You can't see it, but I can. I'll show it to you on the 15-minute. Very hard to understand, but definitely a bit of a trend break here, right? And if we can crack this trend, Sol breaks out. Definitely going to start doing some serious damage, so I feel like it was here, and it did break out. Because look, that was a flatter trend. It was, and it came back for the retest, and now it's doing... See? And now you can see a bowl even here, which I think is going to go like up parabolically. So even here, this is looking nice. Even the 5-minute suggesting may have caught myself a little bit of a run here. You just keep building the trade with the mine, man. The mine will build it all for you. Feed the mine what it needs, and the mine will feed you what you need. Just like a car engine. This was the last leverage trade that played out very nicely. Same idea, same concept. Low, do its thing. You know, wait for it to play out. Get in the last 25% of the pattern. Last 25% of the pattern. There you go. Yeah, we just kind of went over what we think is going on, logically. We go from there. Then we're going to take a look at BTC. Alright. See what it's doing on the 1 hour. Oh, we go back to our idea. Remember our idea on the 15-minute. And you go to the one. Oh, yeah, you need the 30-minute or the 1 hour. Yeah. And you see it's taking a while. Wow, this is interesting. This is very interesting here. So you just keep watching this flag here. And so far you can see that it's showing some signs of bullishness, right? It's fighting these zones. Like, I would like to have reset. These are funny when it does the half, like, and you don't see this a lot. Look, reset down, reset down, reset down, reset curve up. Usually it's one of these and we're going to dump. So I don't even have faith. I just want faith that it goes sideways. I want to see this come down. 30-minute and the 1 hour, they got to start coming down. There we go. We get in our curve in the 1 hour. It's flatlined. It's time to come down. Usually takes what? The last one to come down started there and ended here. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 15 hours. You could always take a ruler and just go right from there to there. And tell you, yeah, it took 16 bars, 16 hours, right? So it could take us, you know, a day, day and a half, right? Till this trade is, we can find out whether to long or short. Bitcoin's in an indecisive mode lately. I stay away from it when it's I showed you, number one, the volatility isn't there to the risk reward ratio on the end of the pennant. So there's a lot of things to consider about BTC, right? How many bars is the white color EMA? Oh yeah, I think. Why did that stop doing that? Let me see if I can go get the chat somewhere else. Okay. Don't forget, got tutoring today. LOL. This man is the hardest working man in crypto. I don't know, man. I am an Atom guy, but I'm just saying, I'm sleeping the light that is Hex. Yeah, man. Hex just keeps doing it. My first live for tutoring coming up soon. Excited. Little Smitty. Shout out to you, man. All right, everyone. Thank you for coming on in. I'm going to run out of here for the day. I'll be back tomorrow with far more energy, keeping it moving. We didn't peak to our 200 like we normally do. I'll get us there, though. I'll get us there again next time. I promise. Look out for my video on Zero Swap coming out later on today. Look out for my video on the crypto lifestyle. It's going to be about covalent. Check that out. I think you'll really like it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to the channel, then
He said Facebook had...
you're already doing the right thing. So shout out to everyone here. Appreciate you guys more than you would ever know. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the love. Everyone that always throws down every single day. Crypto Greg, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Let's take a look at our ANKR trade before I run out of here. I'm down $6.53 in the Solana trade right now. Appreciate you guys more than you would ever know, man. Literally, seriously, like a great group of people I get to spend my day with every single time. I'm down about, not too bad, down about $50 so far on the 9 grand. We'll see how we rock. We're gonna keep it moving. I like what we did. I like our suggestion. I like my risk. I'm happy with the trade. I could wake up down or up. Either way, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it, right? So at the end of every live stream, we say 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life, guys. Thank you so much for all the love. Thank you for everything. I appreciate you guys again. Attitude is gratitude. Appreciate you guys more than you would ever know. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream. People, I'm tutoring. Can't wait to see you. If you're on the live stream right now, don't worry. I can't wait to see you. I'm going to have some lunch. I'm going to kind of meditate for a few minutes, and I'm going to get ready and right back into it. So I can't wait to see you guys on the live. If you saw if my Patrons, stay here. Stay coming. I'm going to keep coming with some awesome updates every single day. Stay in the Telegram. I'll be updating you on that Bitcoin, what's happening with Bitcoin, probably in about 1 or 2 hours. I have 2 more sessions around 3:30, 4 o'clock. Look for me to pop by, make it in there, and give you guys a nice little update of what's happening throughout the day and what else I see. And I'll also give you updates into the trades that I made today and where we go into the future. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Have a wonderful day. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life.